in broadcasting. So enough talk about Waluigi's dick.
You didn't have to bring it up.
I mean, I always want to talk about Waluigi.
Wow.
So anyway, it's Star Wars, folks.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm sorry. I think I had a stroke. What was I doing? Why do I smell burnt toast?
The burnt toast will be later. Anyway, when we last left our heroes, we were trying to steal a droid still.
There was
Yeah.
some shit happening. A man got shot a bunch.
I mean, we've sort of been sidetracked from trying to steal a droid to trying to not have everybody die due to a traitor.
Yeah, a man got shot a bunch. There's probably a traitor.
Oh, someone got their neck
Everyone being
broke.
dead is usually a
Someone got their
discouragement to
neck
stealing.
broke. It's just it's a shit show. And it's a complete shit show.
Not just a partial.
Yeah. Yeah, there is no partial shit show here. This is just it's bad. It's bad, guys. I think we should just call this a wash. Just like end the mission here. Like, yep, no. It's not gonna get any better.
The best part is there's exactly one. Well, I guess for Irene that might be a bit out of character. Otherwise, I think Gar would be the only person to object to that. I think the rest of the party would be fairly okay with just being like, yeah, all right, it's time to. This is a mess. Let's just leave now.
So, can we start taking jobs for the Empire instead then?
No.
No.
You have an in.
We do have it in.
I feel like that's still a bad idea.
Weird.
Come on, we could be on the winning team.
They just lost their start.
They just lost both their leadership and
But-
primary enforcer. But yeah,
but-
let's join the winning.
But
Also,
You
people
know
don't know that
how-
yet.
also
we
they're
don't know that yet.
also
You
they're
know how
fully.
the stock market works, right? When things are low, you buy a lot.
So what you're saying is we need to take over the empire while it's weak.
We need to buy all of the.
I
stock
mean, that's
in the
what kind
empire.
of your in was implying.
Oh, I
Just
was
saying.
thinking the in was Axel, not Kina. Though I guess Kina's kind of an. I don't know. Is Kina really an in? She didn't. It didn't take a lot of convincing for her to be like, yeah, I guess this job sucks. Forget it.
We just get old used Star Destroyers, we renovate them, and then we flip them.
Ooh. I mean, I don't see why not.
Previously used Star Destroyer, only one owner.
The bubble on this will never burst.
This is how.
Just so you know.
This is how.
No, look, we've got to recreate one of the best details from the original EU and buy a Star Destroyer and turn it into a casino.
Oh no.
Listen, this is how.
Oh,
Listen.
no.
You know that's what you want to do.
Listen,
You need to be the booster
Gu-
terrorist.
guys, you're all describing how Canto Blight started.
Okay, one last detail though. One last thing. You know what makes that idea even better? He painted the entire Star Destroyer red. It was the world's only colored Star Destroyer.
How many
course it was
buckets of
red.
paint would that require?
Too many.
They make a
That's
big
what
deal.
you spray it on.
They point out how much in paint that took and how insane it was, and that the amount of work it takes to paint a Star Destroyer is why none of the Star Destroyers are painted at all. Or if they are, it's all like the most the just bland white, like gray paint in abundance. In any case,
All right, yeah. So you are in the bowels I believe.
I don't want to be there.
Yes, if different parts of the bowels.
Yeah. Yeah, making movements through them.
Can I go to a different place?
I choose to be here, you know. I choose to know you people.
I don't. I didn't make that choice. Someone made it for me.
One day I wanted to run Paranoia, and
Good God.
Sometimes that just does not work out.
At one point, Nate was like, "Hey, you should join. I'm play testing a game based on the forum we were on. You should join the play test." And I was like, "All right."
Wait, this was when you guys were on the RPPR forums, right?
No, we were on Nate ran a role playing forum.
Oh, right.
I did.
Sordid Dystopia. I forgot about that.
Yes. So my first game with the group was a sort of dystopia play test, wherein I played a snake oil salesman that got, I believe, Charlie's character drunk, and convinced him that he had super strength.
How did that work out?
Poorly?
that character basically already had super strength.
I mean, he was a big, strong, dumb guy, but I sold a bunch of tonics that were all basically just alcohol, and Charlie's character decided to, when the orcs attacked, to down or something, not the orcs, but something that was like orcs, but down a bunch of tonic and go fight.
They're more like moblins.
It seemed to work out.
Well, yeah. I also then set at least a couple people on fire later.
Also, I think that began the list of words Charlie is not supposed to say anymore.
Yes.
It's a long list.
Inaugural lotion and burning. Right. Right, so, I believe, Gar and Seda, you were, making a way to, Trish.
Mm-hmm. Also rolling a dark side point.
Oh, yeah, we gotta do
I
that.
should get up the roller.
I, on the other hand, am rolling 2 light side.
Good job.
We're breaking even here.
Wait, no,
Save the day,
no.
guys.
That means you're more than even, because 1 dark, 2 light.
No,
No, I
that's
also
2 dark.
Also rolled one.
Oh,
Good
we're
job.
we're good.
Oh,
Can I-
one more.
We need one more, but
Klaus, can I borrow your force dice? You always seem to get light side.
Yeah, I've been pretty damn lucky with this.
Dark, light.
I think it's because I don't roll much at all. So I have a good roll saved up.
Good.
See, I
Also,
just
so
have bad luck with I.
we're starting at 5 light, 2 dark.
Yep.
Time for heroics.
that's pretty good.
Alright, so yeah. Give me a, I think I determined the navigation thing for this would be streetwise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can give you a streetwise check. Difficulty?
2, I forget, do you have a map?
I think I have a tablet.
Oh yeah, you did get the tablet off of, did you
We technically were getting coordinates from
Yeah.
Trish. So
I don't think
So-
she's gonna help us kill her.
She doesn't know we're going to do that yet.
we have to determine that she is the traitor. We're pretty
Hold it.
sure, but we need to be positive before we do anything.
It's a relatively high confidence interval.
For instance, if this is a trap, I'm pretty sure she's the traitor.
It's 2 purple.
2 purple and a boost because you're getting directions.
Sure. A
I'll say-
success and an advantage.
Alright, heal 1 strain as you're able to find a shortcut through a series of maintenance ducts. Whack.
Such majestic creatures.
There's never been a duck that's been majestic.
Well, the space duck is.
No, because then you get Howard the Duck. And Howard the Duck is the opposite of majestic. Alright, so you head make it to the meetup point, and there is standing Trish holding her what is the name? What was the name of her gun? Gun is encounter. Oh no. No, unfilter. No, alkaline.
Oh
be
dear,
okay
that is some noise. I'm gonna find the most majestic mallard possible.
Yeah, they don't exist.
Why?
Okay, I can think of one. Scrooge McDuck.
He's a cartoon.
Alright, another one. Darkwing
The
Duck.
Mighty Ducks and Darkwing.
Another one. Launchpad.
So anyway, this game.
Alright,
What do I roll to determine if she's?
no, yeah, she's got an APC repeater, gun. And,
Is
wearing
she
her...
pointing it?
No, she's just holding it.
Okay.
Alright, and, alright, good. You got any, location? What do you... Alright, what were you meeting up with her for?
I mean, we were just meeting up. We had just we were meeting up with her because people were getting attacked, and we just determined that Richard was killed,
Alright.
and she was.
Alright, did you get his, data pad off him?
Yes.
Yeah, she'll take the data pad. And then she'll, say, apparently, Edgar is gonna rendezvous with the rest of the group. Kenner has been somewhat injured.
Yeah, the others mentioned that.
The Trish, what is your chain of information like? Who knows all? Did the entire squad know what each other was doing?
For the most part, yes.
Hmm.
I mean, there were some, times where if I didn't know what they're doing, most of the other squad didn't know what they're doing.
I see.
So self-contained.
Yeah. Whereas contractors are to be kept on a need-to-know basis.
That's wise.
Hmm.
There was some, we didn't know exactly what, Sebastian was doing up until his death. Irene also, and, Edgar spent a lot of time, trying to fill in for Sebastian.
Good.
Richard and Kenner, though, I have a pretty good a history of their movements.
So what was Richard doing before
hacking into
was
the
taking
security system, trying to get a visual ID on Sebastian's killer, as well as
Was-
trying to scan for the exact locations of the droid we're looking for.
Was he able to share any of his intel with you before he passed?
Mostly it's on this tablet. He was just, in the process of getting in when he was killed.
It's not really a. Could I roll like perception or like
Vigilance
vigilance?
is the discipline rather is I believe the check to tell if someone is lying.
All right.
Can we roll discipline on her?
Yeah.
It is generally going to be if you're mentally sorting truth from fiction and determining when somebody is lying is often a function of discipline. So discipline, would be, and it would be obviously against her deception if she is lying.
Yeah. Roll 2 purple.
Okay, I've got 3 green, so we'll see how this goes. 2 successes and an advantage.
She seems to be telling the truth. There's no air of deception about her.
I got 3 successes and 3 threat.
You're trying to use the force, and that's what causes the strain?
No, you think she's telling the truth, but for some reason what she's saying doesn't add up to you, and it's bugging you. Take 3 strain.
So, is there anyone else who would know all the movements of your squad?
Edgar, Kenner, and Richard were pretty well connected for most of it.
Maybe you said nobody was really. You said nobody knew what Sebastian was doing. Did any of the other squad meet up with him before he was killed?
No, that's why we sent out Irene to do.
Do you know where Edgar was last?
Somewhere around Little Coruscant, I think. But he's making movements into the bowels, so he's probably around, at least at the brokers now.
I give Seda a look. Maybe we should check in on Edgar. Make sure he's all right.
I think meeting up with the others, given the circumstances, is wise, especially with Kina's partner about.
All right. So yeah,
he'll kind of nod towards Trish as if to ask if they should trust her with the intel they've gained. Trish, we believe one of your squad has become a turncoat. It's
I mean,
they've been
what
they've been selling. Sorry, go ahead.
What evidence do you have of that? Pretty serious accusation.
I don't have solid evidence. What I do have is testimony of. All I have is testimony of someone who was and is no longer working for the other side. They said that there is a Imperial here in charge of getting the droid back and opposing you, and that he has a contact within the rebellion. It's also really the only conclusion, given how you've lost 2 and nearly a third member from sudden ambushes. Somebody has to be giving up your squad's movements to the Empire.
I haven't been getting a lot of movements from Irene.
Well, the thing about Irene is that she's been with one or the other of us for the majority of this adventure. If she was spreading intel, one of us would have caught it by now.
It doesn't seem likely that she would have. In particular, she did have time to. She didn't have time to. I don't think she would have had time to report the others' movements for the ambush because you had already sent her to be with us at that point. It's not completely out of the question, but it seems less likely.
Where have you been, Trish?
Are you accusing me of being the traitor?
No, I'm just asking.
Because I've been trying to manage to keep everyone in contact with each other while running around. And I'm not, this isn't my primary job. I'm the point woman. Usually
I don't think it's you, but having any solid alibi if it comes down to a confrontation with the rest of your squad might help. To be honest, at this point, the most likely person would seem to be Edgar, as the only one other than you who hasn't been attacked or under observation. But again, there's no concrete evidence one way or the other.
And who knows? It could be someone outside of our squad that's a rebel affiliated that somehow got information.
And it certainly
Or
could
our comms could be compromised.
It certainly could be. But we do have to cover all of our bases here.
I'm gonna shut off. We should keep radio silence from now on. In case our comms are until we can determine our comms are secure.
Very well.
Sure.
Let our group contact each other then. As far as we're aware, no one would have had a reason to tap our comms.
All right.
Ours should be safe.
Unless they already know you're allied with us.
Not out of the question, but at the very least, we should keep the amount of sensitive intel we speak over communications to a minimum.
All right. You contact your people and we'll move out.
Sounds good.
All right. Yeah, and HK, we're gonna meet up with you and back you up. He'll say into his comm unit.
Certainly.
And yeah, I assume they'll go back into the what was it called? The part of the station.
Well, you're
The
still in the
bowels?
bowels, yeah. You're still in them. It's just that
Oh yeah, I guess we're at one of the exits though, right? Or
you're
one of the
in.
entran-
No,
Did
you're
she
in
meet
kind
us
of.
at one of the entrances?
You're kind of in an offshoot. Because she came out from her, the main one in the hole in the wall, and then met you up in a kind of in a section near Easy Street.
Gotcha.
Right.
Do I find out from Kina where she parked my bike?
Not yet.
Okay.
Right. So meanwhile, Lynn, Irene, and HK.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're walking around, and give me a perception check.
Thought we were dragging what's his name?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, you're walking around while dragging a severely injured person who is barely conscious.
Oh, he can move. Okay, maybe an arm underneath his.
Yeah, like you'd probably be like either carrying him or like that thing where you have a arm under each shoulder, above each shoulder. Or...
And you wanted me to make a perception check?
Yeah, everyone.
Oh, this is my worst. What's the difficulty?
Difficulty is 2. Purple.
2 perps.
I got a failure and an advantage.
I got 3 successes and a threat.
1 success, 1 advantage.
Alright, advantage will heal strain if you have any. Threat will take strain as though Lynn, okay, let's determine who's carrying, Kenner.
Not me.
HK is probably doing it.
I could carry his boot or something, maybe.
And HK, you failed?
Yes.
Well, luckily you would be kind of at the middle or back of the line. So you don't stumble into this or something, but, everyone, you see, like there is a kind of a, circular, kind of a circular walkway and then a straight walkway that go over a kind of a boiling vat of material. As tends to happen in Star Wars.
How exactly did we end up here?
And, alright, so yeah.
Ugh, smells bad. Ugh.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a fairly big drop to get to the material of who knows what. But standing on the rockway that is in this going down the center, there's a way to go around the thing, kind of edging on the side, and then there's the intended bridge down the center, and standing in the middle of that bridge is a very large man with kind of a wearing a cloak, a large human, in fact, though taller than most humans you've met, wearing a cloak which seems to be over some armor. He is wielding a staff with 2 electric-key bits at the end, and has a kind of a prosthetic around his jaw and mouth region.
You're the one I've heard about, aren't you?
You
want to
are
be Sith?
you are at medium range from him right now.
Okay, so she's calling out to him.
All right.
You're the one I've heard about. The wannabe Sith.
Rummaging backpack.
And everyone roll initiative.
Statement Master, do you wish for me to incapacitate this individual? And let's see.
It might come to that. It's probably going to come to that.
I guess question, would this be a vigilant for you guys? Is this a vigilance or a cool roll?
I'll take cool.
Yeah, cool.
It's the same either way for me.
Yeah, I'll say cool because you guys noticed him ahead of time.
Yeah. Okay. That's good.
He also rolls cool though because he was waiting here for you.
It's almost as if he saw this.
Should me and Zach roll?
Yeah,
as soon as
roll.
we eventually get there.
Yeah, roll it as soon as you eventually get there.
Okay.
Let's see. So he rolls.
I think we should probably roll when we arrive on scene
All right.
because
Yeah, Neil,
some of the stuff I can do with initiative
Oh, God.
doesn't make much sense if I'm rolling it way ahead of time.
Why is this so loud?
Oh, wow.
Amber Alert.
What-
Yeah. But I have my fucking phone muted.
Because it's an Amber Alert.
Oh.
I got one for Ohio,
Yeah, that's why Sandusky.
Huh. I
Yeah.
didn't get anything.
which we're hundreds of miles. I'm hundreds of over 100 miles away. To say nothing of you guys. I don't get Amber Alerts. Anyway, yeah, we can roll initiative when we get
all
there.
right.
Oh, but then again, my phone's registered and my phone thinks it's from Minnesota, so.
Ah,
Weird.
yeah.
All right. Hey, I put it all in chat. And I'll begin playing some appropriate music.
Age appropriate, I hope.
Is everyone just faster than me at noticing things? Like, am I the only one rolling a single green die?
I rolled 2 green.
You're still working on your optic sensors.
All right.
Wait, you said the roll. You said the roll. You said your rolls are the same. Do you have a single in both? Do you have a single in both, like cunning and willpower, or whatever, or presence and willpower? Oh God. Yeah, you are. Everybody is rolling more than you. Everybody. Some of us.
Okay.
I'm rolling significantly more than you.
It's not okay. I need to dump into that skill point.
Alright, let's see. So, he got. Alright, so. Alright, so. Alright. Alright, so, yeah, you guys go first and second. Who's gonna go first?
I mean, do you guys want HK to shoot this man?
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? You take the first.
I was thinking he's standing on a nice little bridge over some bad stuff.
You're not wrong about that.
I have booms.
Do you want to make him go boom?
I was thinking.
I would
maybe?
definitely say maybe let the explosive expert go first.
Yeah. You know what? You go first.
Also,
now comes the question: what explosives?
do you tell her that this is probably the person that killed? This is almost certainly the guy that killed Sebastian.
Sharps, does he respond to me at all? Like, can we have like a little
No.
dialogue first?
Well, his response is gonna be violence.
Oh, he's
Okay.
one of
He's
those.
that kind. He's from the
He's
Darth
that-
Maul school of just fuck him up.
Talking's for losers.
Careful, guys. This is the one that's been picking off Irene's team.
Just have to decide what explosives to use.
I mean, just check your entire bag.
That's so
Okay,
much
we
money.
don't want to blow up the whole station. We're still here.
So I can pick between proton, frag, or detonite charge. But detonite charge is not really a chucking thing. It's more of a
That's
Freaking-
something you use to blow open doors, ain't it?
If you want to blow up
Balls.
part of the bridge, proton charge is what you want to go with. If you want to
Yeah.
injure this guy, though, more, you want to.
Frag grenade, probably, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it depends on if you want to just try and drop him, or if you want to actually if you want to hurt him.
I think I want to drop him. Yeah, so proton grenade.
All right.
1 or 2.
I think you can only throw one at a time. Rules as
I assume it's an action to use one. What's the range too? You might have to move closer
Oh,
first.
that's short, but
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you'd actually have to either get on the bridge or get on an area to the side. Well, no, you'd have to get on the bridge itself to throw that because.
Or at least at the edge of the bridge, I would
Yeah.
assume.
Yeah.
At the very
or,
least.
but I mean, if I destroy the bridge entirely on one side, chances it will drop.
I mean, maybe.
It's probably gonna drop if you just.
I don't
Destroy
know.
that bridge.
Space material. It could just be built to hold up on both ends. It might slant down into the material. And you'd have to jump to get to you.
Yeah, but this is like a hut gambling station, not like a state-of-the-art military station.
Well, no, remember, this is older than the gambling facilities.
Okay, but that still does not say the fact that it's older does not suggest that it's going to be sturdier.
Alright.
Just got the mental image of like rust-pitted metal now, and black tar in like quarters of things. Yeah, no. Oh god.
I guess I'll run up ahead and chuck it at him then.
Alright, that is, so you're attacking from short range.
Yeah.
This is a ranged light attack, and he has, let's see, adversary 2, so that means it is 1 red, 1 purple, and also 1 black because he has ranged defense.
Okay.
I mean, I guess technically, but he's throwing a grenade.
And that's how it works.
I
He also
suppose.
does have something he could bat it away with.
I don't know.
Not out yet,
Does
though.
reflect work on grenades?
It just says ranged damage, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah.
Worse on range attack.
I would
Area.
I guess here's the thing. It would probably work on preventing a direct hit. It probably wouldn't work on avoiding the blast damage.
So
If you end up activating the blast quality of the grenade.
unfortunately, proton grenades do not have a blast.
Yeah, they're,
Oh?
yeah, I guess they're more for like taking out tanks and stuff than making an area of effect.
I mean, to be fair, even if you don't hit him directly, you're still probably blowing up a good chunk of the bridge.
Unless you miss really bad.
So
And then you're
most
draining a
of my
badass.
guys took out each other, but I ended up with only successes. So I got 3 successes.
Alright, what is damage on a proton grenade?
10.
10, alright.
10, so plus your successes is 13.
Yep.
Alright, so he can reduce, like, take 3 strain to reduce. 1. Suffer 3 strain. 2. So he has 2. Any pierce or anything on those grenades? Like.
They don't have any qualities at all.
I
I'm
guess-
a little bit confused about them.
I guess they're mostly, they do a lot of damage, is their thing.
Yeah,
Well, most
especially if you can
grenade-
combine them. Because what it says, if you add additional variable damage for additional grenades, plus 20, plus 30, plus 40, plus 50, 150 max.
So, let's see.
What's the official name of it?
Proton grenade.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong category. That's fine.
So 6.
Grenade.
And then, he, let's see. So, 6, and then take 3 strain to 6, so he takes 1 damage.
Wow.
But hey, you blew up the bridge. I have to flip a dark side, a light side to a dark side to light to have him do a cool flip and land on the other end of the pit. And he still takes a damage and some strain.
Yeah, remember, he does have to expend himself to use Reflect, much like...
Yeah. Let's see, so... Oh, no.
Curious.
Yes.
Now, is Lynn going to attack next, or do you want HK to shoot?
No, the bridge is blown up, so getting over there will be difficult.
Running
Okay,
around.
he's on the far side then.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. I meant far side.
Okay.
So when she ran up, she had this tiny little scream. "Ah!"
Still in like medium range of you guys, and still of short range of because he's at the
Alright.
very edge of the bridge, and still of short range of
I mean, at this point, you guys could probably also just disengage if you didn't want to fight him here.
Lynn is just kind of keeping an eye on him. Is what she's doing.
So remember, you got an injured guy with you.
Yeah.
That's true. HK has already sent him down
Alright, yeah, that.
and grabbed his carbine and is pointing it and is aiming.
Well, I think drawing a weapon is a maneuver. I think, unless you've got like
It is.
yeah,
Yes.
unless you got
Draw.
I will take the strain to do both.
There's a specific, specialization ability talent that lets you do it as an
And I
incidental
think there's also
instead.
qualities on certain pistols. You quick draw them. You know, like hold out blasters and stuff.
Mhm.
So
So I'm going to take that 1 strain to take an aim on him, and then I'm going to shoot with my action.
all right. This time,
And-
yeah. Once again, well, yeah. This will be 2 red and a black. Because you're up medium range.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Let's see. That is a range heavy attack. And I have that.
Oh.
1 success and 1 advantage. So I'm going to heal that strain I just took for aiming and dealing 10 damage minus whatever armor he has.
All right, taking 3 more strain to reduce that to
Oh, by the way,
So,
this is probably something we should get in the habit of checking the full description, not just the quick description for, because I was looking at Reflect to see if it said anything about excluding grenades. It does not, but Reflect specifies that you need to be wielding a lightsaber to use it.
oh.
Parry, you need a lightsaber or a melee weapon, which I guess since you're,
All right,
or no,
so yeah, you'll
almost
take.
considered a separate thing. But
All right. Well, now we know.
yes, yeah, just for future reference, that's a
Maybe
something to
in
bring
like
up.
improved reflect or something lets you do the grab blaster stuff out of the air. All right, so you did Well, does it say lights? Can it also be Crotus weapons, or is that Kratos?
The talent may only be used once per hit, and when the character is wielding a lightsaber
All right.
weapon, is what it says.
All right, so let's see. So he takes. So how much damage you do again?
It was 13 total.
No, I mean
the
HK.
new hit.
Yeah,
10
10. All right.
minus whatever.
All Alright, yeah, he takes a hit, but does not seem very phased at it. Alright, now let me look up the rules for his special thing.
It's all good. I'll when it comes time that we can spend experience, I'll make sure to buy the force power that would effectively resemble what Lynn did when she blocked a blaster bolt with her hand.
Oh, is there one that lets you do that?
Yeah, it's protect.
Ah.
And,
I'll just buy protect, which makes sense for her anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about force choke, though.
Yeah.
That way you asphyxiate them and they pass out. And the fight is over.
I mean, pretty much, yeah. I've actually realized I don't know if I can buy protect. I think protect on Unleash requires like a force rating of 3.
I don't know. It's actually not on our. It's not in the. Protect
make
and
us-
Unleash isn't actually in the in our program here.
Just inject you with like vials full of midichlorians.
Huh, it isn't. Interesting. Maybe that got removed. I mean, that was just like a
That might have been a beta ability.
Maybe just the thing just in the beta.
yeah. I know, freaking. By the way, did the Inquisitors have Unleash?
But yeah, what does this?
But I'm trying to
say?
read what he can do, like trying to get wrap my own the specifics of what he can do.
If it's to pull me into the vat with the force, then yeah, he wins at that point.
Additional.
Huh. Now I'm confused here. So apparently the explosives do not have the blast quality, but they have blast radius.
Oh.
Huh.
Let me look at this up in the actual book.
Oh no, Protect and Unleash is in the Force and Destiny book that we have. It just didn't make it to the program apparently.
That's weird. Wonder why.
Yeah, I don't know. It does have a prerequisite of Force rating 3 or more though.
That's what I thought.
Hey,
Oh, maybe I can't see it because I might not. Maybe I just can't see it because I don't have a Force rating of 3 yet.
Oh, that's probably it. Like that's more than likely the case. This program is well done. It's a well-made program.
Don't focus on things you can't have right now.
I like this sentence. Some particularly powerful explosives use a planetary scale rather than personal scale. I like that sentence.
well, I mean, it implies you can blow up tanks and stuff.
Yep, but I like the word
I mean,
planetary scale.
That planetary scale implies you can blow up multiple tanks.
I just want to burn the atmosphere. Isn't that okay?
It isn't, but I appreciate your gusto.
I just want to set the world on fire.
Well, I don't want to set the world on fire. I just would have started flaming your heart.
Name one situation that hasn't been improved by setting the world on fire.
I can name several, in fact.
Oh. Okay. Sorry then.
That's okay. Just saying, there's Alderaan doing Alderaan dirty did not improve it.
It didn't?
It did not improve its situation.
Oh, I've been thinking about things completely wrong here.
Yeah.
I thought they did it on purpose. Like,
No, when the Empire blew up Alderaan, it did not really improve anyone's life that lived on or
That makes it
considered
really
Alderaan
tragic.
their native.
I thought it was unhappy.
Yeah, I know. It's a harsh realization. It hit me. It hit me pretty hard too.
I used to think like, wow, those are some lucky people.
They got exploded.
So,
I could be
okay,
so thoroughly exploded.
So, let's see, So, Irene, you're a, count as a silhouette 0, right?
Yep.
Alright. Alright, so let's see. Silhouette 0,
He has to make a ranged attack to move her.
yeah, I know.
FYI.
Yeah, actually, it says discipline.
Oh right, yeah.
To move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he's trying to affect her directly with the force, he does roll against one of her stats based on what power it is. He doesn't just roll against a silhouette.
The
Like-
strength determines the size of the silhouette that they can move.
Right, but if you're trying to affect another target, then he'll roll. There's a the difficulty is equal to her. I think. I want to say her discipline.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's not good.
I mean,
Oh, I mean, I
But-
meant more specifically what about throwing a person at another person?
if the person you're throwing is unwilling, you'd still yes, you would be rolling against their thing. Also, effectively, the attack's only hurting one of them.
Alright,
If you
then,
want to hurt both, you need to have the upgrade that allows you to move multiple things.
Yeah, you need a magnitude upgrade.
Yep.
Yep, this came up when Nate was when Nate was
when I
doing
was
this.
playing as Devithwy,
Alright, well,
it
he'll
was
just...
important because I was going to throw a man at another man, and I found out that I couldn't. So I then proceeded to buy the upgrade so that I could throw a man at another man.
If you want to just attack against the silhouette, I assume there's probably some debris nearby he can lift and throw at her.
no, he's gonna slam her. Alright, so, yeah, because I think move is also the most, equivalent to an actual force choke power.
That's harm.
Harm is the actual force choke power.
Yep, that's harm.
Alright, never mind. Then, well, you'll slam her then. Alright, so,
Do you have him? Do you have his force powers statted out? If not, you should probably do that.
I do, actually, yes, I do.
Okay.
I built him as an Inquisitor. And they get...
Gotcha.
Alright, so, Alright, so... Alright, and this would be, let's see... resisted by your, discipline, right?
To harm or to
move. He has move.
Yeah, if he's moving her directly, it would be resisted by probably discipline to avoid.
Actually, yeah, he's gonna go get over here. And
If he's throwing something at her, then it is just like effectively arranged attack against her silhouette. But
it essentially says the move to throw stuff on it for Inquisitors is a discipline check.
yeah, makes sense.
Yeah,
so.
to throw a thing at a person is discipline.
All right, so but anyways,
Throw a person at a thing or move a person is discipline versus discipline.
all right, yeah. So let's see, and adding your force dice to the pool. So what is your discipline?
1 green.
Alright, and what's your... Okay, so, alright, just 1 purple, and then he has how many dice in... willpower 4, so... Oh wait, let me just recheck how much force.
Yeah, what's
I'm
his
going
force
on a
rate?
trip.
Oh, I care. Yeah, look, I'm just attributes force. Oh yeah, he's got 3, so 3 dice.
Oh, damn, he is strong.
Well, he got a failure, but 5 advantage,
Well, it didn't work. But it
and
did
also
do
3.
something.
Wait, no. Can he spend points to make successes on like
No, I don't think that's
No.
a thing, is it?
No, only
Not if
There-
he's doing
there-
the attack.
certain-
No.
certain things will allow you to do it, but they'll very specifically say.
No,
that
he's
we-
not doing an attack. He's moving her over across the bridge to her. He's get
Yeah,
over
no.
here.
Only certain powers say you can treat certain things will let you treat force dice like successes, but move does not say that in anything that I can see on it anyway.
Correct.
Alright. Alright, but he got 5 advantage.
I guess I would argue maybe he succeeds in knocking her down though, or
I'll
something.
say yeah, that's a... She succeeds at knocking you down, and you're clinging to the edge of the bridge over all this boiling vat of material. Though he fails to bring you to him, and then he's gonna take use his maneuver to take kind of let's see, what can you do as a maneuver? Like
Move.
Aim,
Defensive posture.
move, aim, take a defensive stance. If he hasn't drawn his lightsaber yet, he may want to do that, or a weapon.
he has
He
an
can't
electro
reflect.
staff.
Right, he
Pro.
doesn't have a lightsaber, so he can't actually reflect.
Alright,
He
so,
can go prone.
I know. I'm
that
gonna
does
say
make it hard to hit
he,
at range.
So it would look hilarious.
Yeah, and he doesn't really have cover to hide behind, so
Just drop on.
can
drop
you
on
take a
the,
defensive stance to negate range, or is defensive stance only melee defense?
I
Finding
believe you
cover.
can use it to make. I believe you can use it to do range. You just have to pick one or the other. Let me double check. I mean, even if there's no cover, I think the idea is he can still crouch and make himself a smaller target. But
Actually, no, he's not into crouching.
I mean, there's going to be pipes and things. I mean, we're in a
Too big of
sewer.
a man to crouch.
I'll say yeah, he'll take cover.
Quite literally, crouching does him no good. He's so big.
He'll I guess
he
also.
could, if he's feeling some better luck on a check, he could. Does he have enhance?
No, just move.
Oh, just move. Okay. I say if he has enhance, he could try to force jump across the gap to get to where everybody else is. But
You know what? Yeah, I'll have him. Yeah.
unless if you think he's athletic enough to do it without the force, then...
listen. He seems very athletic. Alright.
I'm gonna laugh if you drop your own guy to his early demise. Just gonna say that.
All right, let's see. So he has range. I mean, he has 3 yellow and green in athletics. What is it to be making this long jump?
How long is the jump?
It is like a
It is medium.
I mean, he's going from.
No, it's short because he like at the very edge.
It's short. It is short from him to Irene, so it's a short.
I guess so. If he's leaping to Irene, if he was trying to leap to the other side entirely, then it would be medium. because you had said at one point that he was at medium range from me, and we were on two opposite sides of the bridge.
Yeah, but you're like, Irene is at the edge of the bridge, and you're at, like, kind of a little bit further back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he would be jumping from one edge of the bridge to the other, as opposed to jump.
I would say it's at least a 2 difficulty, if not a 3 difficulty check for this.
Yeah, 3 difficulty sounds about right.
Yeah, like, it sounds like it's a pretty, not a trivial jump to make.
Alright, so how much? So, yeah, 3 and 1 green. Right, yeah, and then, yeah, he's gonna jump over to, you know, the edge where, Irene is hanging off of. And got 2 successes and 2 advantage. So that, yeah. And he heals some, strain off of that. I guess, Lynn, what are you gonna do? This guy just made a big-ass leap.
Did HK go already?
Yeah. He shot at him, remember?
Yes. I'm going to intercept him. He makes this big ass leap, and I'm going to, Lynn is going to dash in, and thing. What maneuvers can you make with Brawl?
With just Brawl?
I mean, you'd be making a maneuver to move to him, short range of him.
Well, yeah. I mean, what? Let me look.
Let's see. 2.
I mean, I don't think you can make any special maneuvers.
I was wondering if there's a particular grappling thing.
I don't think so. Most stuff that you'd normally accomplish with grappling are done by getting advantage.
Okay.
Trying to push him over the edge.
Yeah. I was just gonna kick him.
Let's see.
You'd probably need to try and generate enough advantage to knock him
Yeah.
prone.
To knock him prone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
I would assume too. Or otherwise, let's.
We'll give that a shot.
Right.
So
Granted, you could still do that technically as with a saber as well. Or
right.
your force pike if you're still carrying that.
Okay, so he's in short range of me now.
Yeah.
Okay, so she dashes in, uses a maneuver to draw her lightsaber,
Yeah.
and will slash across him.
All right. That is 2 red and a black.
Linda. No, I don't. You need help. Okay. Sorry, guys.
It's okay, man. What's up?
Nothing.
But yeah, I would either say it'd be 3 advantage to
Or, a triumph, if you can get that.
yeah, a triumph obviously, just because especially with the do something vital.
Alright, so yeah.
How much advantage is needed?
What is it to? Oh, maybe there isn't just a knock them prone. I think that's something you can do if they get a despair. I don't see because
There's also a special ability that you can because the basilisk had that can knock people prone.
yeah. There's weapon qualities, but I don't think we have anything that has it.
It says something about it, but doesn't really explain the rules here. For this reason, the basic brawl attack allows characters to deal damage to the target's strength threshold and can knock them prone and disorient them. But it doesn't really say how it works.
Okay. Well, in that case,
You could make him drop his weapon if you.
Oh,
like.
a brawl attack has the disorient one and knockdown qualities.
Yeah.
Oh, brawl does consider to have knockdown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I guess you could, if you wanted to try a brawl, since I told you the wrong
I've
thing.
already rolled. It's
All
okay.
right. What'd you roll?
I failed, but I got 4 advantage. I'm thinking actually that I'm going to use all 4 of those to heal strain.
Oh yeah, good idea. All right. So meanwhile, the other two, give me a. Well, I guess you haven't been informed yet. There's a battle, so you're still heading to the place you previously were agreed to meet up on.
Indeed.
All right. So top of the round.
We could do perception checks to notice the battle as we get close.
If yeah,
There was a big explosion.
Yeah, there was also a big explosion. So
but it's
presumably
also a
that
big
does-
station. All right. So yeah. So Irene, you're hanging off the edge of this busted bridge.
Mm-hmm. So I think I want to try and get up.
All right. That'll be a maneuver.
And could I try and do it stealthily? Like add a stealth there so he's not aware that since I'm probably behind him since he jumped kind of over me.
I'll say yeah. Give
then-
me a stealth roll opposed to his perception. So to think, I guess to trick him into thinking you fell over.
Or that I'm still hanging there, just that I haven't gotten up yet.
Yeah, so let's see. This would be versus his perceptile ability. He doesn't have perception. Oh yeah, discipline. But never mind. Let's see. That would be perception's based on cunning, right?
Yes.
All right, that would be 3 purple.
Okay. Only 1 success, but 6 advantage.
Well, I mean, a success will. Yeah, he does not notice you.
Heal a
What
lot
on
of
earth can you do with all these advantages?
How much did you get again?
6.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You could pass on a boost to everybody.
Well, this isn't like a combat check. This is just.
In general, stealth. In general, advantage on stealth reduces the time it takes. You can spend to reduce the time it takes to do something, but that doesn't really apply here since it's a
You
single.
can always
action
heal
thing.
strain, yeah, if you have any strain.
I don't have any.
Alright, you can also give a boost to your next action, I'll say.
Sure.
Right. Alright, and what are you gonna do for your action? Or are you gonna just use that for another maneuver to get out of short range of this guy?
I'll draw a weapon.
Oh, yeah. So you're using...
I'll draw my other proton grenade,
Alright,
so I have that ready.
alright. Yeah, so you're using your action as a maneuver to just, draw...
Yeah.
Alright. HK, what are you
They,
gonna
they,
do?
they do have things that allow them to clamp them onto surfaces.
Yeah, that's a good thing to have here. Alright, so,
Yep. I was thinking he's getting a new backpack.
Guys,
Yeah.
can I have a destiny point?
Yeah, we have a lot. Go ahead and
Let
use.
me.
We're 6-1 right now.
What you gonna do with all that
Hold on.
destiny?
HK is going to use his maneuver to aim, and
Okay.
long dead circuitry is going to spark to life as a target reticle pops up on HK's HUD directly over this man, and I'm going to make an attack, and I'm going to use my my specialization, targeted blow. So I have to make the successful attack before I can use the point. So
hold on. Remember, though, you're shooting into a person in melee, so that your grade is up. Your attack is upgraded by 1. So now it's 2 red, 1 purple, and a black.
I mean, he's in short range now, isn't he? Though.
No, he's in short range of. Yeah, he moved to the edge of the bridge. He's still in medium range unless you want to move to short range.
Sure, I'll move to short range, taking a strain.
All right. Yeah.
So that brings that down to what? 1 red?
No, that brings that down to 1 red, 1 purple, yeah, and black.
And a black. Okay. And I'm aiming. Okay, and I got a success, so I'm going to spend that destiny point. So I'm going to do 9, 10, 11, plus my athletics, acrobatics. Let me see this. Characteristics. Agility 4, so... Dang!
What?
That's 15 damage. And 2 advantage, so I'm gonna heal
Alright, so let's see.
my strain
Ooh, what does targeted blow do? Just increases the.
by my my agility.
Oh,
alright,
nice.
So 15 damage, so that's 11.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Yeah, you managed to blow off some of his cybernetic jaw.
Oh, you took off part of his face.
I went for his gob.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
To be fair,
Yeah.
if you're aiming at him, he is probably far taller than the people around him, so that's the safest place to aim.
Yeah, he's definitely taller than me.
Just
Six.
like words popping up in like the corner headshot.
How much did you do again? 15?
15.
Yeah. alright.
15 before soak and such.
Yeah, so. Alright, yeah. Alright, up next is him, and he's gonna. And he just, now, he was before gonna say, your lightsaber. Surrender it if you want it. And then the fucking,
I mean, can he talk now?
Yeah, no, that he was gonna say something, but then you shot him in the gob, and now
Oh, he can't say anything.
yeah. But
Well, he lost his chance to be a talker at the start of the fight. He didn't go for it.
Oh, he had it. He
Why
had
start
his
now?
chance.
Yeah, he had his chance of being discuss things.
alright, so let's see. So alright, so he is gonna make he's gonna aim and make an attack on you, Lynn. You got any defense?
1 melee defense.
Alright, right, so melee is 3. So I'm gonna flip that light side also that you gave me HK to a dark side to a light side to increase it.
Oh, so you're gonna let me do more damage? Okay.
I mean, you also still had a lot of light side points, so this. Let's see, so, and, yeah, so, alright, and here is his roll. Alright, 4 success and a threat.
Okay.
Alright, so let's see. First off, the damage he does is. Let's see, okay. Damage. electric staff does is 8, so 8. I mean, yeah, 8 plus bronze, so that's 20. That's
20 brawn.
yeah, 20 bronze. Just nothing but muscles. This is at him at true 100% strength.
Oh, jeez, he transformed. He transformed before he even got here. Where's the drama in that?
3, 6, 4, so 10, 12, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is 60 damage.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm gonna be deflecting most of that, honestly.
But still, yeah. I mean, I guess to say it hits you at all is still pretty impressive.
I mean, yeah, it is. It is impressive that it even hit her.
All right.
So deflect. 16, you said?
Yeah. 16.
Okay.
Good lord, that would have brought me to a threshold of 3 health. If it was me.
Okay. He did 5. 5 damage. Good job.
You know what? He'll take a.
That's the most Eddie's. What are
Anyone's
you
ever hurt her?
What? In a one shot. What are you gonna do to him with the threat?
I'm gonna
him a
give him
strain.
Give him strain.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. He takes a strain. So. All right. Yeah.
She like parries one side of his attack and then takes another one across the face.
Yeah. So you're
Sticks out some blood.
you're up. What are you gonna do?
Take an
Lynn?
action to aim.
Yeah.
Well, take a move maneuver to aim. And then I'm gonna hit him.
Right. So yeah. Once again, he is 2 red and a black.
Ooh, this is bad.
Good.
Okay. I succeeded. I got an advantage.
Yeah.
And I got 2 despair.
2.
Oh, was that on an attack or?
That was on an attack.
That's
You
not
will-
good.
Yeah, that's probably pretty bad.
All right. So let's see if you kill him before that. All right. So how much damage?
All right, so that's 1. So that would do.
And look up can I do with 2 despair?
I'm
Lending
looking up.
brains into the molten metal.
I do
I don't think you can do anything that much. But,
I know. It's
10
so
damage.
10.
10.
absurdly hard to.
10. All right. He uses
Ignoring
parry
an
to. Oh yeah. You got pierce, so you ignore his.
Yeah.
Right. So his non. All right. So let me. So. Yeah.
All
so
right. Yeah, because
4,
lightsabers have breach, so it ignores his armor, but not
10.
his neck.
6. All right, and then he's gonna use his parry to absorb the rest of that. So let's see. So yeah, he parries successfully.
Oh boy. So despair.
Oh! You can just damage a weapon with a despair?
Yep. Tool or melee weapon the active character is using becomes damaged. Upgrade the difficulty of an allied character's next check, or the check of the current active. The next check of the current active character. Ranged weapon immediately runs out of ammo and may not be used for the remainder of the encounter. That doesn't really happen. And then you can of course do any of the things threat can do, like knock someone prone, or or gain a otherwise significant at three threat / 1 despair. The active character grants the enemy a significant advantage in the ongoing encounters, such as accidentally blasting the controls to a bridge. The active character is going to use for his escape, etc. So,
All right, so you got 2 despair to play with.
Yes.
All right. So using the
Does it
first
suck?
affair, I'm gonna do a significant thing, and then you get he basically responds by kind of throwing you over his shoulder and into the pit. Luckily, you're able to grab onto the edge.
Yes.
And then what else can he do with that threat? The other despair.
damage the lightsaber, upgrade the difficulty of Lynn's or another, upgrade the difficulty of someone's next check.
You will upgrade the difficulty of HK's next check. Because he is unaware, as he begins just staring at you, HK, because you're within short range of him. And I don't know if you're programmed to feel fear.
At the very least, HK might be distracted by the fact that his master is now dangling over molten junk.
Yeah. Alright.
HK's not programmed to feel fear. He is programmed to feel pain, though.
That's a good point.
Pain is an excellent motivator. I don't think they meant mechanical motivator.
Look, pain
They
is
got a little confused. There was a translation thing.
It's just...
Alright, who's going first?
The person who always goes first.
I guess, that'd be, you, Irene.
Irene's up.
Yeah.
Can I rig explosives on him?
Do you want to do that with you and Lynn right behind him?
I mean,
does-
I don't have to like.
It doesn't have
I don't have
blast, though. He actually can, yes.
Yeah, but he was saying that there is blast radius, even though it doesn't have the blast feature.
Yep. But I mean, I don't have to have it set to go off right away.
Yeah, I would say this would be a... Oh boy, Alright, this would be
I am stealth behind him.
this would be a melee attack to basically tag him with this. Melee or a melee or, brawl, whatever is higher. To stick it to him.
Oh, both are complete and utter shit.
I'll say you get a boost because, remember, you get a boost because he is unaware of you. 2 boosts actually because of how much advantage you got from your success.
Well, it doesn't matter which one I roll over them,
Alright,
since both are the same.
yeah.
So what do I have against me?
That would be his natural defenses of, it would be a melee attack, so it would be 2 red and a black because he's got melee defense.
Wow.
And he's got adversary too.
I'm gonna argue that his melee defense doesn't mean anything if he is unaware of the attack.
That's a part of his armor defense.
Ah, okay, that's fair.
It's Jedi. Freaking armored robes are pretty good.
I'd say if it was from, like a force talent or something or a talent for like being a melee combat talent, then probably doesn't apply if he doesn't know he's being attacked. But
So 2 success and 2 threat.
Alright, you put it on, but let me just see what I can do. I'll say, you successfully attach it. But, let's...
Can I have it rigged to a trigger?
Yeah, I will say yes. Yeah, you can have it rigged to a trigger, though it will be an action to detonate it. Still. Let's see, go to combat. Yeah, combat.
Oh man, you can take a free maneuver.
the
What does the threat do?
2 threat,
also, I would argue just as a for free thing, I assume he notices that he just got a
Yeah.
grenade stuck to him.
Yeah,
Or
he
at least
might.
that something got stuck to him.
Yeah, that, he might. I mean, he's probably gonna. If that's the case, he's probably gonna try and take that off of him. Let's see.
Well, now we'll see how flexible he is while wearing armor.
To be fair, it's robe armor.
Also, he's pretty swole, so his muscles might strain more trying to reach the square of his back.
That's a good point.
Counterpoint, he has the move power.
Fair enough.
All right.
Um,
All right.
So strain for the threat.
No. I'm gonna say he gets a boost to his next check because he's now super aware there's a grenade on his back. HK, you're up.
I don't think he can get a boost off of threat.
No, he cannot.
I think he can give somebody else a penalty, but he can't get a boost.
Add target boost to targeted character's next check.
Which
Oh,
he
okay,
can target
okay,
himself.
the 2-1 is.
He can't.
okay,
He
yeah,
can't
that's
do it to other people actually, but he can do it to himself.
Gotcha.
All right, HK,
Well,
what
no,
are you gonna do?
targeted. Yeah.
Remember, you are your grade. Any attack against him will be upgraded.
I'm aware. But I'm also aware that I have 0 strain right now, so I'm going to, and I'm in short radius, so I'm going to take my action to aim. And I can only aim once, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
I could not take more strain and aim more.
Let me check.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think-
because,
I
yeah,
think
you can- I
aim-
Yeah.
Two. Nope. You can aim twice. If you spend 2 consecutive maneuvers aiming, you get 2 boosts instead of
Yeah.
1.
So I will take 1 strain to increase that to.
No,
strain.
also note that he's in melee
Well,
of.
my first
he is-
maneuver's free, and then my second one is 1.
Second, an extra maneuver is 2 strain.
He is
not
in
1.
melee. Remember.
is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've been messing that up. I'm at 2 strain right now.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
All right. So.
So I'll
also,
take an additional 2, bringing that to 4.
All right, and remember, he's also upgraded because he's in melee of Irene.
I am aware.
Yeah.
I would argue in this case no, because she is squarely behind him, as we have established.
Listen.
And probably half his size.
Also, that wasn't it was a brawl effectively, but it wasn't actually an attack. Oh, I guess she is close enough.
Yeah, because
though.
remember, engaged means yes, you're like within arm touching distance. Because grenades also
So-
hit other people who are engaged with targets.
So he gets the 1 red from his defense because I'm in short range with him. 1 purple for Irene. What else?
No,
does he
no.
get?
He gets 1 red, 1 purple because he's got adversary
That's his-
too, and you're in short range of him, so that upgrades to 1 purple to 1 red and a purple. Then he's engaged with Irene, so that upgrades it to 2 red, and then he is major attack more difficult, so that's 2 red and 1 purple.
setback.
Yeah, and then a setback on top of 2 red
Okay.
and 1 purple.
That's fair. And so that's 2 red, 1 purple, 1 black.
Yeah.
Using my attack plus my 2 advantage. And. Oh man, I missed. I got a failure and an advantage.
Yeah, luckily you don't hit your friend on a despair, only on a despair. All right.
So yeah, he just misses slightly.
All right.
I was aiming at his head again, but all of a sudden he just kind of looked around backwards or something.
All right.
Tilted
So
his head slightly.
grenades are a silhouette zero object, right?
That's correct.
He's gonna chuck the
Yeah,
grenade.
they'd be-
The grenade he got stuck to him at you. HK. Not like trying to blow it up or anything, just chucking it as like a bullet at you.
May I? This is less arguing for some kind of result, but pointing out a thing that you said that is actually a little unfair.
What?
So you said that it would require an action to detonate it.
Yeah.
There was no way she was actually going to be able to do that.
All right, fair enough. But it would. I guess it would be a maneuver, but then you would also have to get. It has a range.
I'm just saying when you said that she would have to take an action to
I mean-
detonate it, like that was not going
Yes.
to happen.
When you
Ever.
said that, Klaus had asked whether or not you could set it up to a trigger.
Yeah.
Okay,
and-
yeah. All right. So I guess
trigger
yeah.
to press the button. It would be a maneuver, though. Would be able to do that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but you know, once again, it would be. I will admit, yeah, it's probably a maneuver. It still has apparently a blast radius.
I would argue that this would at the very least involve some difficulty. Like it would involve more than just a standard move check,
Yeah.
because it is actually attached to him. So he would
it's not
need
hanging
to.
from it. It's clamped to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he would need to. He
yeah,
he
fair
could
enough.
try it, but he would need to remove it with enough force to
Yeah. I'll
unclamp
say.
it.
I'll say. Yeah. You'll take.
And
Some,
if he was propelling that, he'd have to propel it through himself to get it
It-
to me because it's squarely on his back.
I'll say.
And I
You
would
know what?
throw
He's
him.
gonna just spend this action removing this grenade from him. There will be with an athletics check. What do you think? I'll say. What do you think the difficulty would be in the Spirit of Fairness?
Spirit of Fairness. How many successes did Irene get? Like 3 successes, right, or something, or
Yeah. So difficulty 3, you would think.
I would argue that's. Well, let's see. Or maybe more base, because it's less a matter. It's less a matter of if he can reach it, and more a matter of actually unclamping it.
Yeah.
So, let me just look at the description.
Yeah, I thought
I
it was
think-
like an adhesive thing, like a magnetic
Here's-
adhesive.
Here's the thing. I
It's
would
a
think.
magnetic clamp.
Yeah.
I would assume here. Okay, here's the catch, Charlie. Safely unclamping it would be a demolitions check.
You know what? Then fuck it. You're not detonating that if he's in front of your friends. You know what?
Is he sure about that?
Yeah, you okay? Yeah, you want to kill us all?
Outsider.
Or what is?
He's calling your
Whatever.
bluff. All right, so
But yeah,
He has
Or
not.
mechanics, I guess, would probably be. There's no demolition skill.
all right, so
Yeah, but the mechanics is the demolitions.
yeah,
alright, so-
mechanics would be the skill to safely unclamp it.
All right.
I would argue that he could try otherwise, but the check should involve some risk that he will accidentally blow it up trying to remove
yeah,
it
so
from
he's
him.
gonna not pay any attention to the bomb strapped to him, and instead go up to you, HK, and give you a receipt for blowing off his gob. He's gonna aim, giving it an extra boost. You have any range defense? Melee
No.
defense? Alright, so let's
No.
see. Do it, so it will be...
So he moved up to you. From,
you're both in short range, so it's more of like a move within short range. But, you know, it's no maneuver required.
wasn't HK was further away, wasn't he? Since he
No,
was
he moved to
shooting.
short
No, I
range.
was in short range.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I moved up.
Alright, yeah. So, he is gonna, attack you with the electro staff. Let's see. So,
This is gonna hurt.
right. Fortunately, 1 success. Unfortunately, 5 advantage. So, first thing he's gonna do. Okay, so the first things first. That's let's see. That is weapon plus strength plus brawn. So that is 8. So let's see. Oh no, wait. No, wait, actually I did more damage with, it's actually plus 4. It's the total, so 8. Sorry about that. So 8 plus, 1 is 9. So take 9 damage.
Minus 6 soak,
Yeah.
so that's gonna be 3 damage.
3 damage.
Zap.
And then
Plus
he has, it
whatever,
has, he's gonna use 2 of those, advantage to activate linked. And that's 9 damage again.
Well,
Be-
good lord. Do I still to soak the it? So I
Yeah,
only take.
you're
Yeah, so
paralyzed
it's
each.
both.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 2 instances of 3 damage for you, effectively.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Ooh,
and
that
then
is-
he's
those are
gonna use
blanks.
his free advantage to crit you. Roll on the chart. Roll a d100.
Let's see. I'm gonna have to get a different dice roller. This doesn't have a
Have-
D100.
Have you been keep taking into account that an electrostaff is unwieldy 3? Oh wait, that just affects encumbrance.
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
it?
it has cumbersome and unwieldy, which means he'd have to have at least 3 agility and 3 brawl to carry it.
I got a 40.
All right,
Oh, they're
with 40.
versus as well.
Yeah, it's it's the thing that they gave special droids in the Clone Wars to fight Jedi. It's right. What'd you get? 40. All right.
I got a stinger. I don't know what this is. For
Let me
40,
see.
36 to 40, easy.
36 to 40 stinger. Increase the difficulty of next check by 1.
But what is a stinger?
I think it just means you got it to another person. It would be a blow that hurts. Basically.
Yeah, I think a stinger. Yeah, is
Oh, okay.
is like kind
the
of
pain is.
yeah. To you, it's more
That
like
was
you're.
a real stinger.
Well,
pain
no,
is
wait. You
sharp
can
and
feel pain,
fast.
so we have established you can feel pain. So, oh god, pain. Why were you
Just
All right, Lynn, you're up.
gonna drop my gun. He wants melee combat. He's getting melee combat.
All right, Lynn, you're up. You're dangling over this pit of material.
She's gonna pull herself up.
Uh,
Take a few, kind of catch her breath. And then like,
yeah, that'll be a maneuver.
yes,
Yeah.
she pulls herself up. And then she looks at Irene, and then looks at this big man.
With a bomb strapped to his back.
Who is currently who is currently fighting HK. And she asks, is that explosive powerful enough to get through his body?
They're designed to breach bulkheads.
Dang.
If it, there's a highly likely chance if it kills him, it's gonna go through.
Another concern might be that if you're now in a sort of tunneled area, that you may structurally damage the area in general. But you know,
Well, at least it's supposed to be a directed explosive. It says.
okay, so it's only supposed to like blast the thing. It's okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but it
So
will probably,
that's less of a concern.
yeah, more though, it will blast through him into HK.
Yeah, actually, it's pointed at HK then.
All right, then I'm going to try to give you enough room to pull that trigger.
Okay.
So,
Big smile with like weird pointed teeth and.
basically, I would have to knock him prone, right?
Yeah, it would go through the floor, but yeah.
That'll depend on which way he's facing, or
Yeah.
go straight up. If you land, depending on whether you land him on his back or his.
And then it would probably probably be more powerful because it's got nowhere to go, like the back blast to go.
Okay. Going.
You gonna try brawl him?
Yes.
All right.
So you need at least 2 advantage, I believe, then to activate the knockdown quality.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah. So it is of course It is, of course, yeah. 2 red, yeah, and a black to do a melee on him.
Okay. I'm going to flip a light side to a dark side to upgrade my check by 1.
All right.
Okay.
I failed. I got 3 advantage and a triumph.
Very nice.
That's impressive.
I will say the triumph will be able to like knock him down. I will say, with a triumph, you
I
can knock-
figured, if I'm not remember correctly, a triumph can be used for that anyway. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes.
But your 2 advantage is enough. 2 advantage is enough to activate the knockdown.
Well, I think
quality
though
brawl.
you need to hit to do the knockdown to work. Thing. Like.
So I'm
No,
gonna
you don't need to
spend-
do damage to activate a quality to activate knockdown. I don't think.
I think you do.
well,
I
you
can
need to be
let me double
successful.
check.
Like not hit and do damage, but like hit.
I'm gonna spend those three advantage, or I'm gonna spend the 3 advantage to restore some strain.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm gonna activate the triumph to
Because
Pretty
either way,
much-
triumph will do something critical.
yeah. I'm going to basically she leaps in, lands at his flank, throws a couple of quick blows to force him to face her, take a few steps away from HK, and then she like kicks him over, but
Yeah.
like not in a way that, and it doesn't really hurt him that much because he's a big muscle boy.
Yeah.
And then she takes several steps back.
Yeah. All right. So you. Yeah. All right. And at the top of the round. Meanwhile, Seda and Gar, you notice that Lynn and you haven't Lynn and the rest aren't at the meetup point yet, and they haven't.
Wonder where they are.
They may have ran into some trouble.
Do we have an idea of where they are? Maybe we knew they were in the tunnels.
Can Seda feel Lynn nearby?
I guess roll sense.
Okay, here's the thing. It's not doesn't require a sense check to notice a force sensitive. It's just up to you if I'm close enough to be able to sense her until I get a power that lets me do it. Sense can be used to detect living things in general, but not necessarily. But force sensitive can just. will just
All right.
notice
Question:
other force
what's the
sensitive.
range on it right now?
On sense?
Yeah.
I think my set is by default. Sense is just short range. There's no.
I will say you get a vague sense of a great darkness nearby.
I mean, did they notice because RMD 20 has been following Seda when it just started seizuring out? Did they realize something was wrong?
No, but I think I know where Kina's. I don't know if that's where they are, but I think I can tell where Kina's partner is about. Come on, this way.
All right. Yeah.
I run with him.
Yeah. Give me a streetwise check. To know.
Also, is Edgar at the meetup point though?
No, he is not.
Well, that's suspicious.
Though to be
Which-
fair, he was heading to meet up with those two.
He was, so maybe he already
See?
met up with them, or
Sorry, HK, you're a person too.
it's also it's also possible, you know, he has already been killed by this guy.
Yeah.
But we don't know that yet.
All right.
We,
So, yeah, give me a streetwise to know where you're going, and then it will be an athletics to get there. Next round.
it's kind of weird. Like, I don't know. I guess it's as good as anything. There's not really a navigation check in this.
There is
Well, I got 3
survival, but
successes and an
survival doesn't work
advantage.
for freaking,
Right.
you know.
Survival's tracking a subject through the wilderness. Survival's more.
I think streetwise is more survival, but the streets can be, but you know, urban environments. All right, what'd you
I
get?
got 3 successes and an advantage.
All right, yeah. All right,
Yellow
so,
strain?
I mean, can you use computers and Google Maps your way there?
Maybe. But I didn't need to.
all right. So yeah, you guys will be there. Only one of you needed.
Google.
Only
Yeah.
one of you need to make it. You'll be there. Yeah, you'll need to get an athletics check at the top of the next round to get there. All right. So Irene, what is the blast radius of this thing again?
It doesn't have one.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
it's
It
a
doesn't
target.
have the blast quality.
yeah. I'm just making
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. So it will only hurt whatever it's attached to, right?
Yes, that's the idea.
All right. So yeah.
I will argue. I will put forth this if you want, though. HK and Winnable should probably make, what is it? Is it discipline as a fear check? I feel like standing next to one of that close to one of those things probably will warrant that. But
Well, we'll see how
does
the
he
explosion
know
goes.
about it though? This happened behind.
oh yeah, HK doesn't even know.
Well,
it's
I
there.
think then you'll be in for a surprise. So
Wait a second. Are you saying that HK should make a discipline roll?
I'm just saying
The
it's
assassin droid?
to be right next to a grenade going off. I'm not saying to stick around. I'm saying after it goes off, because that was still a very like, remember, like, you are both engaged with him when this is going off.
Yeah,
like
so-
you are
all right, I'm
probably even with the shape charges recommended you stand further back than
All right, so
That was what my that is what my triumph was for.
yeah. Yeah.
If
Well,
you do
it's not gonna hit you, but he's still gonna blow it up in half if it goes right. Well, like I said, we'll see how the explosion goes. Yeah.
Mechanics to
Yeah.
say how well I rigged it or something.
Yeah, this will determine the damage of the blast. How much damage? Like it'll
Yeah.
be and this will be basically count as a range that ill. It is counted at short range, so that's 1 red and a purple, and a black. But oh yeah.
I would argue, since it's already attached, it's, well, I guess since it's part of that represents his armor.
Yeah, and also I'm gonna flip.
Plus, he was moving around.
Oh wait, before you roll, I'm gonna flip a light side to dark to dark side to
Dark
light.
side to light.
Yeah, to upgrade the check, so it's now 2 red.
You might as well flip one too.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, I flip one too.
I would also in the future, if we do something like this again, I'd argue that the initial, since he had to effectively make an attack check for the initial check, that would determine the damage. But
Okay, yeah. Well, did you write that? Keep track of that.
I have no idea what I rolled.
All right, so yeah, let's do this then. Yeah, in the future.
just because at this point it doesn't make much sense for him to say fail to do damage with attaching an explosive to him is the reason I say.
Or do a demolitions check or a stealth check to attach it, and then roll later for damage.
All right, but yeah,
Right, but-
roll it. Yeah.
Okay.
But yes, I will say in the future that only one of the checks should count as an attack check in any case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if the initial check is an attack check, you shouldn't have to roll another attack to do damage. Similarly, so probably in the future, maybe make it a mechanics check that isn't an attack. But then again,
Or
this
a
is a
skullduggery
weird special
check, yeah.
circumstances.
Why did you guys let me come in here and try and break the rules?
Actually, yeah, in retrospect, it probably would have been skullduggery to do that, but
Yeah. All right. So, what'd you roll, Place?
3 successes,
Yeah.
1 threat,
Huh?
and a triumph.
All right. Triumph can be used to auto crit if he's okay. So let's see how much damage.
Well,
you
they
do.
don't have a crit rating, so
it doesn't matter. They can still, the triumph can still crit.
It's not going to get you a high crit, but it's going to get you a crit.
It's
But
just gonna
first,
get-
but first thing first, how much damage is that total?
that would be
13, right?
13, yeah.
And does it have a breach or just damage?
No, it just does damage.
They don't have any
It's sort of weird
qualities at all.
that-
Yeah, I don't really get how these are. They say
I
one
think it's
thing in
because-
They're
lore.
probably they're probably not meant to be used. The proton ones are probably not meant to be used for attacks, I'm guessing.
Well, it is supposed to be a grenade, so it can be thrown as a grenade.
I think you can
I
attach
suppose.
multiple of them together, so you don't need.
Yeah, you can do multiple, and adding a secondary, having 2 turns the damage into 30, I think.
All right. So how much damage again?
13.
13.
I feel like you just need to get some of that deck cord and make a bola out of like 3 of them.
13, and he's.
Oh boy.
That would be
Oh.
magic.
They're probably more meant to be a trap.
All right. Well, you get your crit at least, so 13. So actually, everyone, roll me a fear check because this isn't going to be enough to kill him. And that's freaking scary. Like a guy's back blows up. Yeah, his back blows up. The dust clears, and he's just standing there. Now his cape is his robes is blown up, and he's just all armor.
Yeah, I assume there's quite a lot of scorching on his
This
armor.
is like
though.
you hit Vegeta with the spirit bomb, and he comes back, and he's just, or like Frieza after he get hit with the spirit bomb, and now he's just angry. Right, so
Okay then.
how much damage was it again?
13.
13. So yeah, reduces that by 6. So that's
What's the difficulty on that pure check, by the way?
a red and 2 purple, because he just took a ship charge to the back and is, you know, a little messed up, but is mostly.
I failed with 2 threats.
I failed with 1 threat.
Well, first, Lynn, you gain 2 conflict for those 2 threat. HK, you just get a strain. And yeah, your upgrade to your next check is increased difficulty. All right, so 13.
For HK or for Lynn?
Both of you if you failed. If you succeeded,
Oh, okay.
you're fine. And I guess you two, Irene, Trip.
It's
Yeah.
not so much
Because
fear as the jostling of components in his skull. He was pretty darn close.
6, 13 minus. What's 13 minus 6?
13 minus 6, that's gonna
7.
be
7.
7.
Alright. And then, I guess, Place, roll on the crit chart to see what you did to him.
If
Yep.
that's what he wants to spend it for, but he's already on the ground, so it's not like he can knock him over again.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll do a crit roll.
yeah.
Let's see here. 74.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Let's see here. What's that?
Also, what'd you get on your fear check?
Oh, I need to do a fear check as well.
Yeah, because, I mean, you're the explosive. This is supposed to take out, like, tanks and ships. And this guy
Supposed
just.
to bust holes and things,
Yeah.
and this guy's.
So discipline.
Yeah, discipline. Or cool, depending on how you.
Actually, so this is perfect if you consider that Irene's height means she must have set it pretty low. Hamstrung. Target loses his free maneuver until the end of the encounter.
Oh, by the way, since
You
it damaged.
blew up his leg and it didn't come off.
Yeah, his leg, which turns out is now you see exposed metal bits and electronics. That is, it is a cybernetic leg.
So I guess it's sparking a bit and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So what was the difficulty on that fear?
That is a red and 3 purple.
Well,
That's
why
not
I
what you
questioned-
said before.
What did I say before?
You said 2 red and a purple.
All right, that's for 2 red and a purple. I thought I had honestly forgotten.
oh, nothing.
All right. Well,
You didn't succeed, but you didn't fail.
This is
so.
a-
And I got 2 advantage and 2 threat, but yeah, they take each other out, so nothing.
that's like, that's not supposed to happen.
Huh, must have been a faulty explosive.
All right.
Just replace that one.
All right,
Well, well, it's been replaced.
All right, yeah. So, HK, you're up.
Going to drop my carbine. I'm going to have my hand spark, and I am going to reach down and grab this man by the mouth, or slap him across the face, just
All
into
right.
that open wound.
All right. So, yeah.
That's a yellow and 2 green,
Yellow and 2 green.
and I'll aim first because I'm
Yeah, you get a boost because he's not prone.
okay. And I have 1 disadvantage. I mean 1 setback because of
Yeah,
my
yeah, and I'm flipping a light side to increase the difficulty.
Do you have any left? I thought you.
Yeah,
used
because
all
you
your-
did it in response.
Yeah, so we're back after the flip. We'll be back at 6 light. We'll be at 6 light, 1 dark though.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So
People.
and
So
I
what's
forget,
the
did you
difficulty?
did you succeed the fear check or not?
I did not.
All right, yeah. So it's upgrade. So it would be let's see.
3 red and then or right.
Yeah, 3
Or
red.
no. Actually, hold on. No, I'd argue. Do you
Because
stop being engaged if the person's knocked down?
no, yeah, but he's doing a melee attack, so engagement doesn't matter.
Good point. That's right.
Yes.
Oh, you do get a boost. I believe you get a boost.
yeah, because he's knocked out.
down.
Like I mentioned that.
When-
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the attempt the goal to hit him would be 2 red, right?
Yeah, 2 red to begin with because he's got a
If you upgrade it, it's 2 red and a purple.
yeah 2
Right.
and
So upgraded again is 2 red and a purple. Yeah.
Yeah, if you upgrade it, it's 2 red and a purple.
and then
Right.
up-
Right. I
would
was
know-
thinking of the
No,
previous
yeah,
three.
but 2 red to start out, then a purple, and then upgraded again would be 3 red.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Or no, Charlie. Because the idea is
Wait, yeah.
he is the default hit somebody in melee is 2 purple.
he's got
he
adversary
has-
2, so that's 2
2,
red.
so that upgrades it to 2 red, and therefore, and then it being upgraded again from the failed fear check just adds a purple.
And then I'm upgrading it from flipping a light dark side.
Oh, right. You upgrade it, so yeah, 3 red then and a black because he still has his armor.
Yeah,
Or does he have a melee defense as well? Or
yeah, he still has his armor in melee defense. It's just
yeah,
the cape is blown open, and
he looks so much less cool.
Okay, so I rolled 2 success and 2 advantage somehow.
Good job.
all right, how much damage is that?
Let's see. I have not used my stun gloves in a while, so I forgot their damage.
Also, it does. Do those always do smoke damage or strain rather instead of?
Bludgeon, brawl, power brawl is the categories. Damage 3, quality
What-
is stun 3, disorient 1, knockdown, and stun setting. I do not have it set to the stun setting though.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's stun. It is stun setting, not stun or
So how much
whatever.
damage does it do?
That's gonna be 5. I'm going to pay a light side to do a targeted blow though to his face. So I'm gonna do an additional 4 damage.
Does that work on melee?
Yeah.
All right. So how much damage total?
That's 7, 8, 9, and I'm triggering disorient
So 9. All right.
with my 2 advantage.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah. Oh, he still has parry. Let's see. So let's see. So 9 damage. You said.
Mm-hmm.
9. He's gonna parry to ignore the rest of it. So he takes strain.
I apparently know nothing about melee combat.
Well, he's got this pike that slaps your hand away.
It's true.
Like you thought he was like, oh, this is just gonna be finishing him off, and then he still has some fight in him.
Fight left in him. He's still disoriented now though, so screw that guy.
And disoriented is a setback, right?
Yeah, disoriented is a setback on all checks.
All right. All right, he's up. Well, let me just note down.
Well,
yeah.
he's not up until.
Yeah. Well,
does
I'm.
a maneuver.
It's his turn.
Yeah, taking 2 strain to do a maneuver to get up, and then because he has no free maneuvers now because his leg is messed up, and he's gonna retaliate against you, Lynn, because you're the biggest threat right now.
Okay.
Oh. So
Okay.
2, 1. So 1 setback. And
Oh, also remember he has to take strain to get up because he loses. his
yeah, I
strength.
took that into account.
Okay. Gotcha.
Alright, alright. Let's see.
Sorry, I'm just going through like a million things here.
Alright, he got
It's okay, you
he
did
got
it.
1 success. So you're probably gonna be able to tank this.
How much damage?
That is 9 damage.
9 damage? Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
She parries it, definitely.
Yeah. Alright, and then top of the round, both you and Gar, give me athletics checks.
Okay. Difficulty.
Did 2. Purple.
2 success, 1 threat.
Just
Gain a strain as you be running hard.
Weird. It's almost like we heard an explosion.
2. Yeah, we probably have a pretty good idea where they are. So 2 purple, you said?
Yeah, 2 purple.
Yep.
2 success, 1 threat.
Alright, yeah. Alright, you both are winded and end up at the other end of a destroyed bridge, seeing across the way a large man whose leg is sparking, gob is broken, and freaking and has seemingly had a giant hole had a robe that had been blown apart, and some of the inner arming is all scratched up and charred, fighting all your friends. Both you can roll initiative.
Sure. Initiative is just
HK
straight
is
roll.
definitely sparking.
I said vigilance. You weren't exactly expecting a fight here.
We knew something bad was happening.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, so roll cool.
we presumably heard the fight. We're arriving on it, not the other way around.
Yeah.
So,
Surprise fight!
2 success, 2 advantage.
Right. All right. I believe.
2 success, 3 advantage.
All right, that puts you both in before the bad guy goes.
Oh wait, hold on. I forgot to let me roll this too. Of course. Never mind.
All right. So.
I'll darken the force dice.
All right. So next up is you both go. So who wants to go first?
Grab me.
Gotcha.
And I will use my gun that has the hook shot attached.
This is the best investment you ever made. I'm just.
I know.
It really is.
It is average ranged light check to secure the grappling hook to an object within medium range, then an average athletics check to carry another character with me.
All right. Yeah.
So I'll use my action to make the shoot check, and then use my movement to make the athletics
Seda,
check.
do you kiss him for good luck?
No.
Why not?
Aw.
You would do that to Lynn if she was swinging you up.
Luckily,
Yeah.
I mean, you are
luckily
siblings.
I upgraded my.
God
ranged
damn
light,
it,
so
Charlie,
it's
you're
2
right.
yellow.
That's stupid. I hate you.
Just a kiss on the cheek.
1 success, 1 advantage to secure it.
Yeah. It's secured.
And weird. And then at my athletics check.
Yeah, that's your action, and this would be a maneuver.
Does the advantage give him a boost on this? Because it's nice and secure.
Sure, yeah. Unless
It is the next roll.
yeah.
That is technically the next roll. Yeah.
All right. 3 successes, 2 advantage, and a triumph.
I don't know what a triumph means here.
I don't either. But it's good.
Check what a triumph does on because it's an athletics check. Check to see what a triumph does on athletics.
Athletics. Triumph results in skill checks should allow the character to perform the check with truly impressive results. Instead of heaving a bullet or side, he can hurl it bodily into the air. Instead of grabbing onto the edge of a hovering platform, the character can use a momentum to flip atop it and on its feet. How about
I
this?
think oh, go ahead.
I have a suggestion.
Sure.
You, because we're swinging, you actually managed to throw Seda closer to
Exactly.
the fight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As it's going in the upper part of the arc, I let go of him first,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then I proceed with the.
Veda,
arc
are you gonna
to
turn this into a
land safely.
in a fastball special?
Yeah, you know what? Why not? Mid-air,
man.
mid-air, as Seda is being, as you see, Seda comes in flying. He draws and ignites. Seeing that Lynn has hers ignited, he draws and ignites his lightsaber.
Are you getting a boost for this?
All right, I'll need it to actually do anything to him.
The power of GM Fiat.
Listen, you roll the triumph, so you get.
Oh, it was pretty amazing.
Yeah. You get. That's what
is
triumph
it?
does.
Just
So-
flip a light-
Then
flip
I
a
won't
lightsaber.
even spend a dark side on this. Flip a light side on this because
What? Sure, we have enough. What is the difficulty to hit him in melee again? 2 red,
2 red,
Two
and
red
a
and a
black.
black.
Yeah.
2 red and a black, and I get a boost. That's about, oh yeah, and if I flip a light side, so it is a dead even roll with the light side flipped.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see what let me just double check that. I believe my lightsaber is still, yeah, all right. So where's my roller?
Yeah.
There we go. 1 success, 2 advantage.
All right. How much
That's
damage that do?
That would be basic lightsaber, so that's 7 damage with breach. So it ignores his armor, but not his strength.
Yeah. So it reduces armor to 4. So 7 damage.
Yep,
Yeah, 7.
yeah, and then you know what? I'll use 2 advantage. However, is enough to activate a crit.
All right.
Certainly can't sunder. I can't sunder him since his
Yeah. So he is going to use
his weapon at least is
he uses parry to
his
ignore
weapon.
the damage, but I still, because strain still counts as damage, I think you get the crit off still. Because that would make balance sense, because it would make it's a crit seemed like a good way to circumvent parry.
No.
Yeah.
Admittedly, I hate to do it, but you have to deal damage
All right. So yeah, ahead of time, he's gonna
because you can't crit off strain.
parry that, but
and yeah. So
so
he
you still got 2 advantage to do whatever you want with though.
let me remind myself what I can do with 2
Yeah, as he
advantage.
kind of like flows with how you're falling and kind of just manages to block your thing, but your forward momentum carries you over his head.
Also, I'm just. Oh shoot, Nate's gone. I was gonna say Nate just BRB'd. I was gonna say I'm just gonna point out this is probably the coolest thing that Lynn has ever seen Seda do.
Yeah.
Just.
And doing strain to him right now is good because you're all in melee with him and he's got parry, but also he's got
I
his
can't-
busted leg, so he can't do maneuvers without taking strain.
Yeah, I can't do strain with advantage. We deal strain with him generating threat.
Yeah.
It's always appropriate when I do this. I will specifically add a boost to Lynn's next check.
All right. 7.
If it weren't for his cortosis, I could activate Sunder, but
Yeah. Hey, if you got
Alas.
with enough advantage, you can even damage Cortosis stuff. Alright, I so leaves, next up in order is usually Irene. Irene, your bomb didn't work. What are you gonna do? Well, it worked.
Guess I need more powerful explosives next time.
Yeah. It worked, but not enough.
Maybe it's time to invest in some thermal detonators.
Oh no.
Alright, so, what are you gonna do?
We don't want to die.
Hey! It's not that bad.
A thing
Yeah,
you can
I
do, yeah. You can, I guess a thing you can do if you don't want to,
Oh.
like, fight, you can slap repair patches on HK.
He is sparking right now. It's hilarious.
Unfortunately, I do not have any repair patches.
I think HK does.
He does.
Charlie, before I forget, I will also point out that as of Seta's action, he is committing a force die to his sense power.
Yeah.
So any attack attempt on him is upgraded. The first attack attempt on him around is upgraded.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, so,
Did you pick up do you have the guy's blaster?
yeah, you do have a blaster.
It's not a great idea since you might hit one of us, but
Yeah, I will move around so I'm not on the busted bridge anymore.
Yeah.
Good idea.
And pull out my blaster pistol so I have it ready.
Yeah.
In case he beats up all of you and I have to shoot it down with my light blaster pistol.
So yeah, you're like, I guess, taking an aim action, maybe?
Remember, you're supposed to run away before that becomes a thing once people start dying.
But it's my friends. I don't have any friends. Every friend is dying.
Alright, so yeah, I guess, yeah, that'll be taking an aim action as you're, using your action for a second mover to take an aim. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so, next up is HK.
I'm going to use my maneuver to pick up my blaster carbine, and I'm just going to shoot at him.
Alright, I believe you're... Well, you would have to disengage with him. To not be shooting, because you're not engaged until you're disengaged.
That is true.
So, but you can fire from
I mean-
engaged, it's just, I believe,
take a penalty.
yeah, pretty big, and you're also firing while he is engaged, so...
Since you're using a ranged heavy, I believe it added 2 to the difficulty to hit him while engaged.
I will disengage, bringing myself up to 7 strain. And then I'll shoot him, because that's much better. And I'm still in short range, so that's 1 red. And tell me what I have to deal with now.
Alright, so his default is, 2 red. I mean, yeah, no, 1 red and a purple, because you're shooting in short range. And then, what does shooting in, melee with, heavy
That's just
weapon?
a setback, ain't it?
Let me look that up. Shooting while he's engaged with someone else is an additional upgrade, so that is 2 red.
2 red.
Yeah, 2 red, and then let's see, combat. No, that's force. Combat. Additional modifiers. Heavy. Oh no, it's +2 difficulty, so that would make it. I think that, yeah, that adds, I think, +2 difficulty. It doesn't upgrade the difficulty, it just adds, so that adds, so 2 red, 2 purple.
For what? For firing into engaged?
Firing while in engaged.
Oh, did he not disengage?
I did disengage. I took 2 strain to do that.
Alright, so then, yeah, it's just then, 2 red, 2 red and a black.
Okay.
No, it'd be less now, because he's in short range. It'd be... did you upgrade it again?
No.
Oh,
No. It
Fire
was
red,
a red and a. It was a red and a purple because I was short range, and then because
Yeah,
he's
because
engaged,
he's got adversary
red.
too, yeah. and
Right,
then-
yes.
So-
Right, yes, because that's
Yeah.
right, I forgot. Another upgrade for firing into engaged.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
roll it.
and then then there's the black setback.
Yeah.
Okay. And I got 1 success.
Hey.
So that's nice.
Yeah, and it,
And I'm going to spend a light side to do an additional damage.
alright. So how much damage is that?
That's going to be 5 plus my blaster is 9. 14 damage.
Alright, roll on the crit chart plus 10.
77 plus 10 is 87.
87. That is compromised. Increased difficulty of all skill checks by 1 until the end of the encounter.
Well, yeah, that which is ended now as you just, you know, freaking, laser swords and wacky religions are no match for a good blaster rifle.
You compromise the integrity of his skull.
Pokey religions. Well, he might not actually be dead if he's a full-on adversary,
Yeah, he's not dead
unless
yet.
unless we specifically choose to finish him off.
Yeah, but he is.
Can HK critic draw him by repeatedly with the butt of his carbine? Since he's lying on the ground, just shoot him and then walk up and just start slamming.
Yeah, if you want to finish him off, that might, you know, you're a Jedi.
Enraged statement. Negotiations complete as he's just beating him.
Are
in
you
the
guys
head.
gonna allow him to finish him off?
No.
He's an assassin. He's killed several people.
He's
I'm a soldier.
he's done. We're
Are you gonna keep him from HK from coup de grace him, or?
yes. Seda will stop him at the very least.
Sparks flying off of him.
It's HK. Stop. He's downed.
Certainly, Master Seda. He'll pull out a pair of binders instead and forcibly bind this dude.
Alright, yeah, he is bound and knocked out.
Besides, I assume the rebellion will maybe want to process him themselves. He'll look at Irene and Kenner, I guess.
And Trish, who's still on the other side of the bridge,
Oh, did she come with us?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't. I thought she was heading off on her own.
Agitated statement. Removing him to the ship might be a difficult endeavor, Masters.
I don't suggest we take him back to the ship.
Is everything okay over there?
There are alternatives. HK's gonna look
Who's
into
that?
that pool of acid.
He'll head over
I
to the.
turned to see who that voice was.
Trish is, yeah.
Yeah, Trish was with us. Apparently, Trish was with us.
She was somewhat behind you because you kind of guys went were talking about nonsense and then went up running and she followed behind you, but because we don't want to split up at this critical juncture.
Also, since I guess she also does see the fact that Seda and Lynn are wielding lightsabers.
Yeah.
Lynn, he'll put out his lightsaber and hide it back in his utility belt. Trish, I believe we have just incapacitated the man who has been killing your squad.
Good, chrome 'em.
I looked to HK and shrugged.
Are you sure? He might give you some and be able to give you valuable intelligence, though.
He hasn't talked yet. Oh wait, I wouldn't. I've only been there for one awesome action, so I wouldn't.
Yeah, we both arrived at the very tail.
Rewind.
It will take some
Your
work to
statement
get
is
him
not
to talk.
wrong, though.
It will take some work to get him to be able to talk.
Oh,
He was very reticent to talk, and also most of his jaw's gone.
That would be a problem.
Listen, we don't have the resources to do an interrogation right now.
I will go up and kick him in the leg. Tiny little furry
Clang.
foot kick him in the leg.
Can I get up to the assassin?
Yeah.
I just kind of pick him up by my arm, and it's like, it's your last chance. Anything
He's-
to say for yourself?
He's
And roll
knocked
coercion.
out. He's knocked
Knocked out, and he has a busted jaw.
Yeah, yeah. What you would need medical attention to become conscious again.
Okay, you had said incapacitated. I didn't get the knocked out part.
I don't know. Does he have the
Well, search him. Search him.
He's got
Mhm.
a fort. Yeah, he's just got a comms and his force, his electro staff.
Search his
And
comms.
Correction, he had an electric
Actually,
staff.
yeah,
See the links on his comm.
actually, I think I have an idea of what we can do with him, or at least whose fate we can put him in. Let's just leave him here for now. I think this will sort itself out.
Does he have any like small components or parts? Of
Yeah, I guess-
This part even of his leg or
His
anything
electro
that can
staff,
scavenge?
and I guess his gob and his leg. His arm actually has signs that it was reattached by Bacter, but it's still organic. But he's got various like metal platings around him to imply he's been wounded at various parts and had to have it bolted back together.
Yeah, I'll try and scavenge components and things from wherever I can.
And also his electro staff.
I might need them to repair.
If you need a nice
The
source.
electro staff is currently being held by HK.
I'm searching his comm link. What, like his most recent calls, if he has any
It is
Contacts.
mostly to you see, yeah, mostly to a secure, mostly number. I would say give me a computers check to kind of to know what, because you know at default it will look like just secure comm links. It's not gonna show up like, oh, this person's name.
difficulty.
Difficulty. Difficulty. 4 purple.
Anybody have better than 2 in compute?
I have 3 green and one yellow.
Take it.
Yeah.
Take it.
I am a computer. I don't do computers.
Meanwhile, Seda will try and
What
get
was
in
it?
contact.
3 purple? 4 purple?
Yeah, 4
4.
purple.
They were terrified that I'd be able to program myself.
Meanwhile, Seda is gonna try and get in contact with Kina.
Yeah, busy right now, running from the police.
All right, just let me know when you're free. I have a present for you.
Oh, a present.
And keep my bike safe.
Don't worry, I'm almost in at my ship with it.
Cool.
And yeah, give me you get a conflict.
Get a conflict.
You have to know how this is gonna end.
He has a suspicion, but I don't know. Maybe she would prefer to bring him back and have him humiliated.
All right, hold on off on the conflict for now until you see the results.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you guys got Trish walks around the edge, has walked around the edge and gotten to you guys. All right, we can keep him alive from now.
He's going to, if you don't have anything you want to do with him, I'm going to hand him over to someone who has a vested interest in seeing him humiliated or killed.
I take the effort, Master. There's a vat right there. Just let me chuck him in it.
I have an idea for
one of these.
for what
This
to
will be
do
good.
here. while we wait in deciding what happens with him, she kneels down. With his damaged gob, would he be able to still speak even if it was kinda rough?
No.
Ooh, I read one of these. Great.
Unless it's repaired. Like it is. It goes like it's a full like yeah, like goes over his mouth thing.
Yeah, she'll just be like, Irene, can you help me with this? I just need to reattach it just enough that he can talk.
Oh, okay. Just want me to patch past things.
Yeah, that'll be a mechanics check. Simple because it's not yeah, 1 purple because it's not from a critical hit or anything. It was mostly just narrative.
I'll give you a boost. Your mechanics are better than mine.
There. Roll. So, 4 success and 2 advantage.
She will use one of her med packs on him to wake him up.
All right, I guess roll it.
I mean, narratively speaking, you can also, I think you can just effectively have him be conscious but unable to.
Yeah.
I mean,
unable
yeah.
to-
I mean,
You
like,
can use
would
some
you-
space-smelling salts.
yeah, I'll use a space smelling salt.
Right.
Can I have used some of those successes to disengage his leg? So it's
You
not
know
working?
what? Yeah, you got the time.
Nice.
It's completely non-functional.
All right, yeah, he stirs and begins glaring at you with an intense amount of hate that you can even ambiently feel.
Yeah, palpable to Seda and Lynn.
He won't sound nice, but I think he'll be able to make sounds at least. Like sounds that you could
All right.
maybe understand
HK.
if he wants.
HK.
Yes, master.
Would you mind negotiating with this man?
Statement. Negotiations are not technically my strong suit. I can try though, and electricity just sparks across his hands.
Do you want me to try? Then with words?
I will encourage you to roll,
Yeah.
and I'm going to say that you should probably have 2 boost dice because this was all according to Kikaku.
Weird.
Also, Lynn,
I hate you
if you're gonna get your robot,
I hate you.
who's rolling this?
I am.
All right.
I'm giving all of his dice.
May I make a suggestion?
Of course.
I guess either way, narratively. Technically, if we want to be real mechanically min-max, we could have Seda roll with your assistance, but
You're getting 2 boost dice either way. One from one from Lynn and one from HK because they are because this is clearly a good cop bad cop situation.
It's
actually, what are you trying? Coercion or?
Coercion.
Yeah.
I've got a yellow, 2 green, and an automatic advantage.
You mean automatic? Yeah. Right.
Oh yeah, you get the. Yeah, why don't you go? You get the automatic advantage.
Right.
So I'd technically roll an extra die.
What is
but-
coercion usually?
It's a will.
All right, Will.
or
and I
no,
get-
what's it opposed by? You mean?
Yeah.
Discipline,
Resisted by
probably?
discipline.
All right. So yeah, roll 2 red and 2 purple.
May I suggest flipping a
Yeah,
point?
I'll flip one to make it.
Because it would be ideal if we could extract some information from him.
It would be very ideal.
What did you do?
3 successes,
All right.
2 advantage,
Yeah.
a despair.
What could even?
I don't know.
Charlie, you go ahead and make sense of this. The coercion succeeds.
Can you
So
look
we
up
get
what?
something.
Okay. So 3. Let's see. Successes. Extra successes on a coercion check may be used to inflict strain upon the target at a rate of strain per 1 strain per 2 successes. By spending 2 advantage, the character may affect unexpected subjects beyond the original target. That doesn't really apply here because there's only 1 target. Despair, however, on the other hand may be spent to represent the character slipping up and revealing something about his goals and motivations to the target.
Ooh. Okay.
Which is weird with 3 successes.
I mean, it means you get information out of him, but you might accidentally give him something in return.
Yeah, yeah. He gets information out of you by accident.
Okay. Roleplay this up,
Yeah.
I guess. Okay. It's your last chance if you want to live, so you might as well talk.
I have nothing to say to you.
What human parts, what organic parts does he have left?
His top of his head, his chest, his arms.
His hands?
Yeah.
I step on one of his hands. Oh, but I think you do.
That's gonna be hard. Aren't they bound to his together behind him?
Yeah, so I'm
That makes it
stepping
easier to step on.
on- Exactly.
Oh.
Pain only makes me stronger.
Oh, that's fascinating. That's really fascinating. So,
I don't like his voice.
so who are you working with?
I am a member of the Inquisition.
Okay.
Heir
It's
to
really-
the Sith.
Okay, that's fascinating. Context is a very important thing when you're talking. So, how are they heirs to the Sith?
Because we are the true masters of the Force.
Who are you working with on this station? How about that?
My loyalty is to the Empire.
Who has been informing you of our movements?
I do not know. I am only informed by them through contacts with the Imperial security, who is levying me for this mission.
So, Garai.
That is one of the people I'm in contact with. Yes,
Who's the others?
various agents. It is none of. I do not feel like revealing right now. I only speak now because your defeat is inevitable.
Our defeat. It's fascinating, considering we've got all these agents with us, plus 3 Jedi.
You think you're Jedi?
You think you're Sith?
No.
Would that qualify as the despair, or is there some more I should give?
He
Probably-
already knew he was dealing with Force
Yeah.
users.
Well, he didn't know there was an additional one.
Oh, you did say 3. It's true.
You. I only sense 2. Unless you're bad at, unless you've never was taught in basic math in school, Zabrak.
Wow, that was an impressive slam. You did such a good job as I grind my foot into his hand. You're so good at hurting people. That's so fascinating.
Enjoy my pain now. For it will be only a fraction of the pain you will experience.
I'm not really enjoying your pain.
Of course. You style yourself as a Jedi. And that's why I know I will live through this.
No,
Because the
I don't style myself as that.
Ireni's getting annoying. Can you decouple his jaw again?
I can
Okay.
do better. He'll grab his shoulder and electrocute him. HK will.
Alright, electrocuting him back to unconsciousness?
No, just enough to cause more pain. I want him to cry out.
You get the feeling that this type of guy, it ain't gonna have, like, physical pain won't.
Pain don't hurt.
Yeah, pain don't hurt. Pain
Ain't get
makes you
time to bleed.
strong. Yeah.
Okay, so Charlie, I have to ask, what did he? I guess he told us about the Inquisition.
Yeah, the Inquisition.
The Inquisition's, I suppose, good to know
Is there?
about.
I mean, like, is there anything that?
He did confirm that he did get contacts on his comm link, so there
Yeah.
is information on his comm link
Yeah.
that we can use.
Okay. Well, is there anything like worthwhile that we didn't already know? That this is just out of character to Charps. Is there anything worthwhile that we don't already know that he has the knowledge of and can share?
I mean, you guys didn't know about the Inquisition, for one.
Not their name, but
Yeah,
say
we
this-
kinda
We
knew
knew
what-
that there was like we didn't know their name. Like all this happened here, given them a name.
Actually, does he reveal that the Inquisition is solidly allied with the Empire?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
kind
did
of
say-
did.
Pretty
He
much
said,
did, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, that is new information because Kina didn't seem too keen on the Empire, so Seda had not previously been under the impression that they'd been directly associated with the Empire, but he revealed otherwise, that they are in fact directly under the Empire.
Lynn continues though. I don't style myself as a Jedi.
I can sense the weakness of light in you. If you
Then
do have any
you're
strength, you'll strike me down now.
Then your senses are dulled. I seek to learn the ways of the Force. It doesn't entirely matter what side.
It isn't a matter of strength to strike down somebody who's incapacitated. Surely even you realize that. It's just a matter of ruthlessness.
From ruthlessness begot strength.
Yeah, you're pretty strong. You're pretty strong right there on the floor, about to die.
If I was not strong enough to defeat weaklings at you, then I deserve death. But I know that will come. Because I can sense the weakness of sympathy in your hearts.
Again, your senses are dulled. Curiosity is not. Curiosity and sympathy are not synonymous.
Then
Let him believe.
Besides, you can't really feel anything from it over there since it's a droid.
Let
You are strong. Stronger than you should be. Even with the augmentations. What technique is it that gives you that strength?
no technique. merely years of training, of being defeated and growing stronger from it, of experiencing pain and harnessing it,
Well, there's something to it. There's absolutely something to it. What sort of training?
experiencing pain, becoming used to it, null to it. Pushing your body to the brink. Beyond what it was naturally meant to do. If you are so more interested in learning not true knowledge, than any ideology, I can make an offer to you. Release me, and I can train you.
Is he serious?
Maybe you aren't as weak as I once thought. Through the Inquisition, you can learn strengths and become the true heirs of the galaxy.
I think that's all the questions I had. I'm not interested in the galaxy. And yeah, she will end her line of questioning. That's all she had.
Those
She just wanted to know, like, how does one become such a monster?
And you frickin' break your body and put it back together enough times.
the
I'm
dark.
starting to sense a theme. Vader, Maul, this guy.
The
Masters. So are we done with this target?
Seda will look to see if anyone else, the rebellion in particular, has any questions for him.
I can,
I'm kind of looking at like his leg. That's my main question.
Trish will speak up. Is there any other Inquisitors on the station? Yes, my apprentice. Even if you strike me down, you'll have to contend with her. Upstart that she is. She has her own unique skills.
I can terminate negotiations, or we can leave him.
If we're done, knock him out.
And HK will do that. I imagine it's not hard.
Yeah.
Well, with him being bound and not able to use his legs.
Yeah. It's not hard, no work required. Yeah. and-
Seda chuckles. Oh, that's entertaining.
You sure we just want to leave him here?
Don't worry.
Statement: no, I wish to throw him into the vat of acid.
Honestly, I'm kind of leaning with HK here.
Trust me on this. He'll get picked up, and I doubt we'll be seeing him again.
Okay, I trust
We know.
you. Well, we need to. We don't know where Edgar is. We still need to.
And then Edgar cops out around the corner. I like, pops out around the corner across the bridge. Oh, hey, what's going on?
Hey guys, what's up? Oh! oh no! Oh dear! Oh my! Oh!
Oh. I think we all just glare at him for a moment.
We have wounded.
I've been
Oh yeah,
contemplating
I
shooting
can
him.
see that. Let me get over there.
Please.
Can I just swing over, grab him, and swing back?
Sure. Give me a athletics check, a grappling check, and then all athletics.
Okay.
Can we? I was gonna say, what should we just narratively let him do it since there's
I'll
not
say
really
just
a
the
rush?
athletics. Yeah. Because
There's not really. There's no other way around. Like there's another way around. It's more. For
It'll only
style.
be if I end up getting hurt
Yeah.
moving him,
Yeah.
which I don't with a success.
So yeah,
I'll just take a
Freddy,
swing.
you can take a strains because
And there's
Also, this is probably a good time for people to roll. I believe it's what is it? Cool to restore.
yeah, cool or discipline, I think.
Right.
What's the difficulty for that?
No difficulty. Just use successes, restore strain.
I only get one, so that strain effectively heals itself.
I only have one, and I heal one additional anyway.
As I'm swinging over with him, I am, like, in my mind, seriously contemplating just dropping him and be done with it.
Hey, we
But
don't.
I
get-
bring him over.
Alright, you bring him over. Alright, who should I work on first? This guy, he points to,
Nope. Nope, not
yeah. Not a good guy, okay, who needs medical treatment right now?
HK raises his hand.
I don't think he can help you.
I point to our guy who's been lying there this entire time.
Yeah, Kenner. Who's,
Yeah.
alright. And everyone
Query.
give,
I'll take
Yeah.
HK's hand and
Say-
just drag
say
him
that's
off to
gonna-
the side a little bit.
Zeta's gonna watch this guy closely, though.
okay, give me a perception, Sensata.
Can I do that too?
Yeah.
Since they suspect he's the they strongly suspect he's the traitor.
Difficulty?
Difficulty.
Yeah.
The difficulty would be, let me check.
Would this be perception or would this be discipline?
Perception, you're watching him. You're, it's gonna be something you see it, like he, a way he acts so much as he's not really talking to you right now.
Right.
So would this be like maybe against his cool or his
Well, the reason I ask because vigilance is usually if effectively he's doing a deception. Vigilance is the opposed check. to deception.
hold on, let me see.
Also, because we're watching him, like keeping an eye on him over a
no,
period
it's
of time.
perception.
Sounds like.
Yeah, it's perception.
Okay. Ooh, it's probably a skullduggery check then.
Yeah, but it is two red and a green. I mean, 2 red and a purple.
A purple.
Ooh,
Yeah.
boy. I have a yellow and a green. Do you want to flip the light side, or do you want me to? Or
I also have a yellow and a green, I believe.
it's up to you.
Oh, I should stop playing this music for the fight.
Get some like Phoenix Wright music going.
Sure, I'll flip one.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, that happened. 3 successes, 3 threat, and a despair.
All right, that's
What is
that's
going
good
on?
because that's good because I just failed. Nothing
What
special.
does despair do again on a perception?
On a perception,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what that does when it's also success. Because you said you got threat as well.
Yeah.
3
Threat
successes,
resulting
3
from
threat.
perception may be spent by
I
the
rolled
vital to tell about the
back-to-back
situation or the
despairs.
environment. A despair may be spent to cause the character to obtain false information about his surroundings or the target in question.
All right.
Although I did succeed, so
But-
maybe like one aspect I get wrong.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so he at least sees some like he succeeds, so he sees whatever the main thing
All
is.
right. So he takes a first thing he does is he takes in his medical kit in the back. He takes out a syringe of something. Doesn't look like Bacta, and is going and proceeds to inject Kenner with it.
I guess maybe the despairs I pull a gun on him. Freeze.
Hey, what you doing? He says halfway through injecting it.
That's not Bacta.
No, it's a special medicine. I thought it would work on Elamin.
What kind of medicine?
Biatho, let's see. Yeah, it says right here, Biazo-dormine chlorine. You can give me a medicine check now to see if that's on the up and up.
I do have medicine.
Yeah.
So what's the target?
Target is, 2 purple.
I'm gonna ask instead. Can I roll vigilance to just basically get
Yeah,
an
you can-
idea of?
Well,
Yeah.
I can do medicine. You can do vigilance.
That's
Yeah.
what I mean. Yeah.
Flip a light side.
Yeah.
What's
I really
the-
want to make this check.
What will be the vigilance since that'd be
Alright,
against deception? I would assume. I may not know what that is, but I can tell if he is like lying about what he's trying to do.
Mhm.
Alright, the, check for you need to make is, for your vigilance is 2 red and a purple.
Okay.
The medicine will be, just 2 purple.
I can. If I upgrade, I get more chances at triumphs. If you upgrade, you get more chances at just flat success. So it's up to you.
Either way, I roll pretty good on
I only
roll
have two. I only have 2 dice, so maybe I'll take it.
go for it. Flip another one.
Didn't get the successes, but I did get. Didn't get triumphs, but I did get 2 successes and 2 threat.
Alright, take 2 strain as you're racking your brain for this. So.
All right, hold on, let me
Yeah.
roll 2. Okay, I just got a triumph.
Good job.
That's the only thing that's the only thing.
What does the triumph do, for that?
Vigilance, triumph may be spent to allow the character to take an extra maneuver during the first round of combat. Is keen awareness for. Okay, that's for using vigilance as a.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I think I meant I'm rolling discipline, not vigilance.
Alright.
I misspoke. Discipline, triumph on discipline. Triumph on discipline may be spent to add a boost to any discipline checks made by the character's allies during the following round. So I don't know. I would assume you call what it does narratively. They don't have a suggested one that applies to out of combat.
Alright, so you got successes,
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you know this is in fact a actual medical thing for like particularly certain types of aliens.
But he's a human, right?
No, he is an Elamin. It is an alien. They're kind of like they kind of look like they're kind of similar to Zabrak. They have horns on their cheeks and stuff. But so anyway, it is though very lethal and like depending on the it's usually meant for aliens of bigger builds, like say Trandoshans, and it's lethal if used in large amounts, such as the other half of the injection he's halfway through giving him.
I shoot him.
I will say your triumph, it did seem type of fishy, but yeah, roll, let's say, first off, roll, cool versus his vigilance. So, yeah, who gets to draw first?
Only 2
you want-
advantage.
Do you want me to include in that?
Yeah, sure, if you want to. I'll say that's what your
is this
triumph.
initiative?
Yeah, I'll say your triumph, will, get you a boost to the initiative.
Ooh, that's good for me.
Yeah.
Let's finally.
Yeah, I'll roll.
So can I?
He's rolling.
So 2 successes, 2 advantage. However, I finally rolled the light side for this. So so that's effectively 3. So that's actually for me then effectively 3 successes.
All right.
3 successes, 2 advantage.
All right. And Gar, what'd you get?
Just 2 successes.
2 successes. All right. All right. He got 2 successes and an advantage. So first goes you
Seda.
Yeah. What are you gonna do with
Or-
the information you
Or
know?
a PC.
Yeah, a piece.
A PC goes first.
Yeah, so I guess whoever you wanted to.
Uh,
I mean, it makes sense for Gar to go first if you want to.
yeah, Guard definitely has probably the best chance of actually stopping him.
Yeah.
So the I'm trying to think if there's anything. I don't think I have anything in particular I could do that'd be good, unless we just assume that if I get engaged. Here's a question: if I get engaged with him, can we assume that he won't be able to inject this guy then?
Yeah.
All right, then I'm gonna go first. Seda will draw his draws the stick on his back and is going to strike him.
All right. 2 purple. Roll for it. Actually, hold on. Let me see if. Let me just check quick.
Does he have any?
No defense. He just has soak.
Because yeah, Seda's basically just gonna get in his face and prevent him from. Also, for what it's worth, if he attacks back, Seda is considered to have 2 defense in the first round,
Oh, nice.
and he'll be committing a force die to sense for. So yeah, please attack Seda. It'll be funny.
Well, I'm gonna be shooting no matter what, so.
Yeah.
And then the rest of you get to roll initiative after this because holy shit, people are shooting guns. We're just here having a good time. After we beat up a dark side user.
And then a traitor tries to assassinate a friend.
Actually, no, it would be 2 successes. Yeah, I accidentally put in a dish. So 2 well, either way, it's between you and yeah. So what'd you get?
What was the difficulty? Just 2 purple, you said?
Yeah, 2 purple.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 2 successes, 2 advantage. So that'll be 4 stun, 4 strain. And I'll spend the 2 advantage to activate disorient.
Right. So 2 stun and
As-
yeah. 2 stun. All right. So
4 before any soak he does. So 2 strain and
all right. That is exactly his soak.
4 is.
Yeah.
All right, so he doesn't take damage, but he is Seda basically knocks him and dizzies him.
All right. All right. So let's see.
And of course is getting in his face in between him and Kenner.
Alright. Alright, he is going to use his quick draw ability to draw his light blaster pistol as an incidental.
Alright.
He's going to aim and shoot at you, Seda.
All right, so first, so I will say, due to Seda's powers, he has 2 defense
Yeah.
currently,
Yeah.
and he also this check is also upgraded once as his Seda's sense ability lets him more or less attack or makes him difficult to catch off guard with an attack.
All right, so
So that it should be a red, a purple, and two, or no, more than that, because he's also shooting into engaged.
yeah, a
so
red, a purple.
so a
two,
red-
two purple.
a red, two purple, a red, and a black, and two black to hit Seda currently.
And I'm gonna spend a flip a light side to upgrade his check for drama.
Sure. Go for it.
Huh.
You might hit.
So, 2 successes,
All right.
4 threat. Alright, so that light blaster pistol, let's see, his light blaster pistol, it would, it is, does, let's see, 1, 2, so that is, 7 damage,
All right.
yeah, before soak,
S-
and then, what are you gonna
Got
do
it.
with 4 threat?
Fourth threat.
I can
Let
take
me-
a boost.
Yeah, let me see. There's some stuff I can do. I know. I'll probably be throwing at least one boost to you, but
Right.
threat.
Updated to the shit's going down Phoenix Wright music.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, oh, I could just do that. That would be mean if we just wanted to.
Free
let's see.
threat. He can fall prone.
I'm gonna spend two threats. Is Seda will immediately perform a free maneuver and disengage from him.
Uh huh.
Or wait, no, he's protecting the guy, so he won't do that. Yeah. He's gonna make him harder to shoot, but yes, he will knock him prone.
Should make it easier to shoot.
Nope, prone get a bonus against ranged. And he doesn't have a prior maneuver, so I guess I'll just give him a strain. I can't give you a boost with the threat.
That's fine.
Alright.
At best, I could give myself a boost to the next action.
Alright. Alright, so, how much strain did you do?
Wait, hold on. I did, sorry, I miscalculated the damage I did. I forgot to add my brawn. I actually would have done 6 strain, so he would have taken 2 strain from the hits.
Yeah.
I forgot to add my brawn to the damage for melee. I think I actually forgot to do that for the lightsaber too back then, but oh well. He probably would have still nulled it all. So I think that gives him a total of 3 strain then, and then
Yeah.
I suppose I could just pile on strain on him if you. Actually, yeah. Rather than have him be knocked prone, maybe, since that'll make him harder for thing to shoot. How about I just pile a bunch of strain on him? 4 strain.
Good
Yeah,
idea.
Yeah.
Knock him. Then we could get him closer to being knocked out. Because I'm definitely sure the rebels would love to detain and interrogate the traitor.
Or just, off him. Because,
Maybe, but knowing who he's been and how there's stuff you can learn. Who he's been in contact with, how to contact him.
alright, so,
They might at least want to take some time to ask.
alright, Gar, you're up.
I will try to murder his face.
Stun him.
Alright, any maneuvers beforehand?
Um,
Oh, by the way, he's taking this maneuver to, take a defensive stance, increasing his, melee defense by 1.
Okay, this does have a stun setting, actually. Okay, I'll try to... I actually would use it for stun because he is still close to...
Yeah, also so
Yeah.
you don't... Yeah, and Stata as well.
He's
so you don't
engaged with
lose.
technically 2 people.
So yeah, I will use stun setting. How much strain do I have to take to aim?
No, if you haven't
I
maneuvered,
mean, you haven't maneuvered yet. So
I'll use my maneuver to aim.
well, do you need a maneuver to set it to stun?
I don't think.
No, that's an incidental.
All right.
Right. So yeah, I would use my movement to aim, and then just
Yeah.
shoot.
Right, yeah, upgrade it because he's in, engage, so, that would be, in short range, that would be, one red.
One red.
Yeah,
One red to hit him.
Yeah.
One red, one purple.
No, just one
Nope.
red.
Okay, and then the aim is a boost,
Yeah, boost.
and then flip a light side to get the extra
Okay.
to upgrade my check.
Sure, if you want. Though we are down to one light side.
We're near the end of the session.
Probably, yes.
This has to stop. At some point, this has to stop.
What?
I rolled another despair. 3 successes, 2 advantage, and a despair. I have rolled 3 straight.
Your gun runs out of, ammo.
But after this shot, because I did get 3 successes and 2 advantage.
Alright, how much stun does that do?
Let me check. Equipment. My gun does 7 damage,
Alright,
so
so,
would that be 7 stun?
7 plus, so how many successes?
3.
Alright,
So 10?
Yeah, 10.
10 strain.
10, so 6. Alright, that's
Yeah,
enough to knock him
outside-
out.
Outside of my initiative roll, I've rolled 3 straight despairs. Okay.
Oh no,
well,
wait,
that's
you were
good.
shooting into melee. Despair, it hit someone else, Seda.
Son of a bitch, you're right.
Seda, you take, 10 strain.
During the
Oh.
struggle, he flips Seda around.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I
that's,
forgot about
that's
that.
going to be enough to knock Seda out.
Yeah, you knocked Seda out.
Because he already had some strain built up over the
So all the
preceding-
other of you guys, you see Seda begin to kind of struggle with, freaking, Edgar, and then, Gar shoots Seda, knocking him out.
What?
This is a really convoluted set of betrayals. What is happening here?
Alright, everyone roll initiative. Who's not already in it. Remember, Edgar was, 2 success, 2 advantage.
Oh my God. Do I have to? Do I?
No,
still have the
you're
same-
still in the same slot. Yeah.
This is getting ridiculous.
So
And,
I didn't see this coming, so I'll roll.
Yeah,
Yeah, everybody else is rolling vigilance, I think.
yeah, including, Trish. I wonder whose side she'll be on.
Oh dear.
Well,
I mean, she does know we're looking for a
God.
traitor and that we strongly suspect Edgar, though.
Guys,
Yeah.
I rolled nothing.
Oh wow.
I don't go.
Don't.
I'm not in this.
Have
I'm not in this
initiative at all.
conflict. I'm somewhere else, guys. Bye.
That's impressive.
no, that just means you get last. You're just trying to figure out this convoluted series of betrayals.
You know? Yeah. That's what's happening.
Yes. After all of our adventures, this is how I betray.
She's just trying to understand.
I know. I know.
Yeah, because you didn't get much information about the traitor and stuff.
No.
Alright, Trish gets 3 successes and advantage.
I got
When he
one
attacked me, I
advantage.
forgot to have him roll an extra. I forgot to have him roll an extra setback from being disoriented. Oh well.
Alright, and then, so what'd you get?
Greg, let the despair flow through you.
What'd you
Please,
get,
no, it-
place?
I don't want.
One advantage.
Alright, so,
I put mine down. I got 1 success, 1 advantage.
and, Trish got 3 successes, so, Alright, Trish goes first, but isn't gonna do anything because she's still trying to figure out what's going on. However, she is gonna train her gun on aim at you, Gar. Because you
That's
just
fair.
So did anyone get above a 2 success, 2 advantage?
Oh wait, hold on.
What?
I forgot to do something earlier.
I could use that advantage from my initiative roll to gain lose one strain.
Zeta would actually still be up. Never mind.
All right, Seda, you're still up. You're still.
I forgot to. He's definitely he's definitely feeling it, but I totally forgot to actually
Thank
subtract
goodness.
from the cool roll I made earlier from his strain total.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank goodness.
All right, yeah.
So
Seda, you're up
Seda's
next.
up. Yeah, he's Yeah, Seda's going to strike him again.
All right.
It's with the stick.
Yeah, again, this time you have a setback because he took a defensive.
Right.
And actually, yeah, I'll flip a dark side, upgrading your check, upgrading.
Alright.
Yeah. Can I upgrade the difficulty? Yeah, I think.
Yes, it upgrades the difficulty, so I am against 1 red and 1 purple instead of 2 purple.
Yeah, and a black. Remember.
Right, and the black. I know. I've got it on there.
All right, roll it.
Two successes and a triumph.
Triumph he can use to immediately end the combat because he. Actually, no, I don't think he's a rival, so I don't think he can do that. That's just minions. Like minions can still get critted on. I mean, rivals can still get critted on and survive.
So let's see here. This does, well, first of all, it does, before we figure out what I'm even going to bother using that on, he does do 7 strain.
Alright. Alright, that, what's, alright, 7? Yeah, that is.
7.
Yeah, alright.
And if assuming he's still up.
Yep, he's still up.
then-
Not by much, but still up.
Then I force him to drop his blaster.
Alright, yeah, you knocked the blaster out.
Knock the blaster out of his hand and point it at him and be like, yield.
So wait, you were
And he's gonna go, what the hell are you guys doing?
You
I'm just standing there with my Hydra Spanner as I was about to start working on HK.
You were gonna kill him.
Wait, was I? And looks at the thing. Oh shit, that's too much. I mean, oh, vape, that's too much. He's playing it off like that was an accident.
you said vape.
I roll my eyes at him. Oh, come on.
I
Is
could
tradecraft that bad?
I could tell you were being hostile.
He is gonna roll, deception to try and appeal to Trish.
Can I make this a difficulty opposed?
Yeah.
If you're gonna have him roll against Seda's charm.
Yeah. How many,
It is a very charming man.
1 red and 3 purple.
Give him a boost, a setback from me. Backing
Or-
up.
Oh yeah, Gar. 'Cause I assume Gar is going to explain the. Yeah, I know. Like I could tell that he was injecting too much into him. And
he's
I
gonna try and
rattle
go
off
with
the
the plot, like, oh, I was, you know, in such a hurry, I might have gotten
You're the team medic.
Edgar is.
Even a medic makes mistakes sometimes.
Make the roll.
Yeah.
so, you know what? I'll flip a light side to give him an extra.
And flip up.
Alright,
the
he did
dark
not succeed,
Okay.
but he got 3 threat.
So
he did not
He blurt.
He did
He
not.
blurts.
He did not succeed or fail, but he got 3 threat.
All right. Deception on a threat. Threat during deception check gives away a portion of the lie. Perhaps the target realizes that it has been lied to, but is unable to identify how much of the interaction is false, thereby becoming more suspicious of the character.
I will say yeah. With 3, he goes. Listen, I'm not like. I wasn't, trying to kill him. Like, why would you think I'm some type of Imperial double agent?
Wow. Your tradecraft really is that bad.
Landing Knight's her lightsaber.
Who's
Just at the point that it is like that the tip would be like right under his chin.
I
And she's not really looking at him.
Whoa, where'd you get a lightsaber? Was that
I recall us stopping you. I don't recall either of us mentioning that anything about an Imperial double agent.
I mean, who else would poison someone intentionally?
Just keep digging your grave. Yeah, keep going. I appreciate it.
I'm through talking.
Indeed.
Continue, and this gets worse.
So what do you want me to do?
You're doing this for the credits. You're not going to make any credits if you're without a head.
Now, guys, HK is gonna walk forward, pull out a pair of binders,
Okay.
Oh yeah, but yeah, your binders.
and probably bind his arms behind his back.
I don't know what you guys are going on about. I've been spending most of my time up in, Little Coruscant doing recon.
Where's your comm link?
In here, he motions to it around his, neck.
It will,
HK will remove it and hand it over to Seda.
Irene.
Thank you. Irene, how about the cross-check it with our fallen wannabe Siths thing. See if there's any of the same contacts on there.
Alright, give me a mechanics check. Or computer's check, actually.
Yeah. I was thinking, Hydra Spanner to Comlink.
What? Wait a second. This is how it works.
Difficulty?
It's a Sonic Hydra Spanner.
Just looking if these places, that would be a difficulty 3 purple.
Okay. Okay. 5 successes in the threat.
Take a
I rolled
straight.
6 successes.
You
one
find
failure.
his space social security number.
Okay, you take some
Oh,
strain,
this is some nasty. I don't want to
okay.
look at this. Close. Found his
Alright.
hidden
That's
folder.
that's a pretty good check.
Please, comlinks don't have computer stuff. That's a data slab.
I know. That's
You
why
also
her
find
roll
his
was-
data slab.
That's why it's that
That's
impressive.
why her roll was that good.
Alright, so yeah. You do
He had some
see there is
1-800
a,
numbers that I
a
didn't wanna
common
see.
communication encryption between this guy, your fallen Inquisitor friend, and Edgar. And with all your successes, you determine that is a secure comm that had routinely changing comlink identification number. Basically the equivalent of a routinely changing ISP number. But these were in contact with the same number at probably similar times near each other before
And,
a switch happened.
Would she get enough to identify it specifically as an Imperial encryption?
Yeah, you would say that is Imperial encryption.
Query, Master Gar, You've informed me in the past that we do not take prisoners aboard the Always Bet on Red.
We don't.
He's not our prisoner to take, though. That's up to he's the rebels. It's up to them what they want to do with him.
And freaking Trish is immediately gonna shoot him.
I don't stop her.
Yeah, I mean, that's not what Seda wants to happen, but
Oh, hold up.
Yeah.
Lynn deflects it
All right.
because she's right there with her lightsaber already ignited, pointed at his throat.
All right. Yeah. Take strain to deflect it. What are you doing?
I want to know. It's all falling apart. So, you're going to tell us everything you know. You just saw the alternative to lying.
Give me a coercion check with 2 boosts.
You stand still now.
I think it's in your best interest to help us
So.
at this point.
2 boosts.
HK is gonna give you an additional boost by tightening the binders.
Yeah.
I assume I'm also
You
getting a
can get
boost
a
from
boo-
Seda saying that.
Yeah.
And the
Actually,
boost-
roll as though you had 3 willpower.
And a boost from Gar clicking from stun.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Against what?
2 purple.
Do we have a light side left?
Or actually, rather,
Singular one, don't we?
I think so.
I'll upgrade it. Why not?
Might
Let's
as
do
well.
this. I got 1 success and 4 advantage.
actually, we were back up to 2 to Charlie for using 1, but
Okay.
now we're back down to 1.
Yeah. 1 success and 4 advantage.
What do you want to know? You guys aren't you guys aren't rebels.
Everything. I want to know everything.
Well, first off, you guys as independent contractors should know the rebellion and empire are basically the same thing.
No.
Gar starts laughing.
There's an important difference between them. Do you know what that is?
What?
Only one of those groups would have us killed on sight.
You haven't been going around with these guys' motions to Trish for a while.
You know, it's funny that you say they're one and the same when you're actively killing one side. The side you're
I'm
supposed to be
just
working-
doing this to get, a deal. So I can just ride off into the distance, no strings attached, man. It's nothing personal.
Yeah, so that's really one and the same when you're actively
I figured
turncoating
that was
on
the
one.
case. Now,
Listen, I thought the rebellion was, legit. I joined up to be a medic. I didn't join up to help people body bag some people.
philosophical ideologies aside, who are you working for? And who else have you been in contact with?
That Aaron Garai guy I got in contact with.
You got in contact with him.
Yeah, I got in contact with an Imperial ISB agent who referred me to Aaron. As soon as we got, the mission briefing.
So
We were in
you,
constant contact.
upon getting the mission briefing, went directly to ISB. And did you then immediately ask for make a plea deal?
Yeah, I wanted, any charges dropped, and I would give information to them about the job. And then I would, just hang out here in Hut space for a while until this whole Galactic Civil War thing blew over.
And you've been reporting to Aaron Garai, have you?
Yeah?
And would you be willing to testify to that effect?
If Sure, whatever. Like I said,
Statement: he does not need to testify. This is all being recorded.
Oh, nice.
Still, I think if the Hutts want proof of their neutrality being broken by Aaron Garai,
Yes, the recording will do well, as will your testimony. Now, who else have you been in contact with? There's Aaron Garai.
mostly
There's-
just him.
Mostly. That suggests there's
Like,
more
you
than,
know,
more than one.
freaking, you know, the receptionist and the, you know, some,
Names.
I don't know their names.
the receptionist where? At a building in...
At the embassy.
Oh, so the embassy itself is helping. Now that's interesting.
Oh,
Of course
yes,
it's helping.
it is.
It's a freaking. You use they have the embassy here to spy on people. Why else would they bother?
Well, fair.
Well,
and
that's further
probably
evidence for the Hutts, so thank you for that.
the-
Yes, it is much appreciated. Now, furthermore, you said the secretary. Describe her. Him, her, it.
It was, I don't know, imperial guy, light skin, like buzz cut.
Your life really depends on your descriptions.
I wasn't planning on describing him to anyone.
Yeah,
Alright.
well, we didn't plan on this, so
Indeed.
keep going.
Like,
Give a good description of him and everyone else you've spoken to that you're unable to name.
it was mostly through Comlink, so I haven't met them. They just was, oh, let me patch you over to Garai stuff.
So what's their end?
What do you mean?
Yes, what exactly are they trying to do?
They're trying to eliminate all other people from keeping the rebellion from getting the droid before they do.
Eliminating all other people you were starting on?
Yeah, I mean, that's how it turned out.
So,
So
committing murders in a neutral Hutt station and then stealing from a neutral Hutt station, correct?
Yeah,
wow, this is juicy.
I don't think we have anything else we need from him.
so you guys are gonna let me go, right?
Nope. You're going directly to the Hutts.
Hey, I didn't fire anything. I just was selling information.
I
And
don't
That makes you an
actually-
accessory.
Think
Yeah.
of it this way. Think of it this way. Depending on your personal skills, you may walk out of this being sold down the river as an accessory, or you may be able to cut yourself a deal with the Hutts. But that'll be on you.
Your
HK
fate
is
out of
gonna
my
pull him
hands.
to his feet.
What?
Looks down.
Uh,
Looks down at Sammy.
to work on HK.
Bat noises happen.
Bat noises intensify.
The
All right, yeah, we'll hand this. We should wait on handing this guy over, though, to Well, actually,
No.
that might
No.
be a problem.
not
He might
waiting.
also blab on the rebellion doing our thing.
we can. How about this? We can give parts of the recording, cutting out the parts about your plan, to the Hutts ahead of time, and then give him personally over when the mission's done.
That might
No,
also
not
up.
when the mission's done.
Hmm?
The longer he's alive, the longer the more time Aaron Garai has to kill him.
That is true.
Well, yes,
I'm
but
just-
also if we even informing anyone that there's a serious, that the Empire is after the droid is going to increase security on the droid, which is bad for us in the long term.
Think of it this way. This breaks the Empire's neutrality in HUD space. Do you want the droid more than you want to deprive the Empire of valuable resources?
I mean, given that several people's lives rely us retrieving the droid, and the friggin'
I thought your mission was to largely prevent the Empire from getting it.
if we can retrieve the droid, he's also got a black box on and an E-wing that went down. We could potentially find down crew members if the droid was capable of surviving and made it here.
That's something we can deal with later. What I'm saying is you have an opportunity right now to effectively kick the Empire out of Hutt space. The Hutts don't take kindly to these things.
At the
Yeah,
or if not kick out entirely, it will make it much harder for them to move around. It might increase security on the droid. It might make your life more difficult, but you would effectively prevent the Empire from being able to move on it.
Statement: you're down to one demolitions expert and one wounded member. Looking down at, what is his name, Ricky?
Kenner.
Oh, Kenner.
Yeah.
You do not have the personnel necessary.
Also,
to
apparently,
get
I
to
have
the
2
droid.
Jedi.
Statement: they are not yours to command.
This is true. This helps. You remember our deal, right? This helps our agenda as well. That makes you less in debt to us. If this successfully
You want me
discredits
to...
Aaron Grai, we may not need your contacts to do so.
Fine. But that means I'm upholding my end of the bargain. You are gonna have to help me get the droid.
Sure.
Fair enough.
Let's hand this guy over to, I don't know, the security station at near Broker. That has a direct line to their secret prison they have here.
Sounds good.
I'm... All things considered, things are, Edgar speaks up. All things considered, things are, coming up Mason. And he gets hit with the... And then, friggin' Trish steps forth and hits him with the rifle butt. Knocking him out.
Oh, I was gonna do that if you weren't, to be sure.
I was gonna suggest HK do it, but I guess that works.
No one makes this one move.
Now, as we're going, I want all eyes everywhere.
Right. We don't know if backup's coming.
Yeah.
Specifically, we need this guy alive.
Well,
and if they see us carting him out unconscious, all effort's going to be on his life.
well, he is undercover. As long as, actually, since he's unconscious, take him out of the binders
True.
until we get him somewhere secure. That way, if anybody, if
He just got
Imperial
knocked out. We're helping him. He is our friend.
That's a really good point.
right,
Yes, that.
they won't assassinate their contact if they don't think he's in trouble.
Exactly. All right. Good point.
Yep.
But
Let's
still,
get out of here.
even
with
then, I want all eyes everywhere.
Of course.
Let's get out of here. And
Statement: I cannot move. I believe Irene has disabled my motor functions.
Oh no.
I
We
Could
should
we-
be leaving separate anyway, so she can keep working on him, and we can exfiltrate. Working on it. and we can-
all right. I guess Lynn, you and I will take him. It's probably for the best that the rebels don't show up in person at the security center anyway.
Masters,
Yes.
do we actually need the droid or only the information on the droid?
The
Only
droid?
the intel, right?
Yeah. We need the
If you
intel.
would be willing to invest some credits, I'm sure that Irene here could install a droid-to-droid interface within me. I could sneak in, gain the information, and sneak out.
Beautiful. I love it.
That is a good idea.
Well,
Let's do this.
May I make a suggestion as well? To protect the rebel intel, if possible, maybe leave one of Irene's charges on it and destroy it.
well,
That is
Me and-
entirely doable.
me and Jay can hit the tables and get the cash.
Well, that was difficult, but this seems to be
This is a good plan. Let's get this guy to the secret prison before it all goes to hell.
yes.
And at the very least, we can get the this one with the Empire expelled from the station.
And on bad terms in hut space.
I don't think they were ever really on good terms.
Worse terms.
But yes, they'll get them off the station. If it gets them off this station at least, then this station will make a good point for the rebellion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially since the Huts clearly don't mind no offense, unsavory types being around.
Hey.
Suspicious types. What?
Oh, you weren't talking about me.
I was talking about the rebellion. I
You're
mean,
talking about
I
me.
just assumed that when you talk about unsavory types, you're talking.
Yeah.
I mean, from a certain point of view, I guess we're also unsavory types.
Alright, let's head on. Guard,
Anyway,
you
let's
need a
go.
minute?
Of course.
And she takes you. You didn't say anything in your reports about your crew to Commander G about Jedi being on board.
That's because it's not exactly something we like to advertise, given the Empire's attitude towards it.
I was actually going to say it was need to know intel. And I guess you know now.
We would appreciate keeping it under your hat, though, so to speak.
I mean, yeah, but I'm gonna put this in my reports of the rebellion.
I suppose the rebellion tend to be friendly towards it. Just
It's not like they. Again, it was need to know information.
be very secure with it, at least. That report, then. All right, I think we've spent enough time in this place.
Mm-hmm. Let's go.
You.
Okay.
So I guess we're all splitting up to go to
Yeah.
different exits. Oh, actually, here's a question: Does can at this point say to get a hold of Kina? Has she
Yeah, she's like.
evaded?
Yeah, she is evaded, run from the police. Alright, so you're not, well, yeah, a couple dismembered droids later, I'm out.
Excellent. Where should I have Gar pick up his speeder?
Near the cargo place, near my ship.
All right, I'll let him know. I'm sending you over. He'll basically describe the coordinates and how to get here. I've left a present for you here. I'm sure you'll be satisfied.
Alright.
You can probably guess what it is.
Oh. Oh. Well, this is gonna be, this is gonna make my day. I'm assuming.
I suspect it will. Do you know that did you know that in an attempt to coerce us, he in fact claimed he had an apprentice on this station?
The nerve.
I guess I'll leave it to you. Of course, I push for maybe letting him be humiliated, but it's your call.
If he talked to you, he's technically a traitor of the Empire, and must be dealt with accordingly.
Who am I to argue with due process?
Now you're taking the conflict.
Yeah, take 2 consequences, because you know this guy's gonna get murdered.
I guess, sure. I'll take it. I've actually avoided conflict in this scenario up till now, thanks to there not being as much stuff, so this is exactly the kind of conflict Sato would take.
Hey, it's not like
he's loyal to the Empire, so hey, here's what the Empire does to traitors and those who fail their missions.
yeah, it's not like you're, directly offing him. So it's only 2 conflict. Alright, and with that, you guys begin heading back to your hole in the wall, and that's what.
I think we have a mechanics check to do first.
Yeah, I guess.
Before I allow him to move.
Kloss will physically break you, Charlie, if you don't let him make this mechanics check.
Alright, yeah.
He's been waiting patiently for so long, you don't even know.
Make the mechanics check. I think, yeah, based on a crit. Are you just healing, or are you healing the crit?
What was the crit you had?
Was so minor, it only reduced 1.
Yeah, but how many dice is the crit?
That's an easy.
Alright, yeah.
Severity.
Right. It's just, yeah,
So-
it still needs to be
Yeah.
dealt with.
Yeah, so 1.
Yeah.
So
That's
one
probably the
purple.
better thing. We can repair patch you up if necessary for the damage, but the crit will require a check from somebody.
And here I was thinking about making you guys buy me an oil bath.
So 1 purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
But
2
I forget.
success, 1 advantage.
Alright, heal a strain, and, yeah. You're, friggin', HK, you're no longer in constant pain.
I don't have that stinger.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to turn your ability on now again. Okay.
Certainly.
Now
Okay,
we move
I
out.
can move now.
I also turned you into a bomb.
Why am I
You
taking...
have part of that guy's leg in you here now.
Statement, I do not wish to dignify this.
Hey, on the
I
plus
had-
side, you can now probably sense HK now because of the force residue on the parts of a leg in him.
That's weird.
It's very dark.
You're gonna make Seda and Lynn do a double take when next time when you reunite with them. Like, wait, what? Can you feel HK?
Feel hit.
It's just... It feels like a stain in the force.
I had to bypass a few things, but we can fix that when we get back and have access to parts and stuff. Should work fine now.
I swear my internal repair systems are going to cause these components to fester out of me.
Well, if you lose function in your left leg, then yeah. Let me know. Or if it falls off.
Right, and
This guy's gonna look to make sure he still has all of his bolts in his leg.
It falls up. Hold up.
alright, and yeah, you guys head back, about to turn in a traitor, and also someone else to do is gonna do a traitor to a traitor.
Yo, don't.
A lot of traderings happening here, guys.
A lot of people pulling a traitor.
can we make money off of all this tradering?
Of course.
You can make social currency.
Well, think of it this way. You're going to go. You're going to try and sneak in to steal the droid, but anything that looks grabbable that you think you can get away with while you're at it.
That's a really good point.
Ooh, pick me up something nice.
Alright, so yeah, we'll end this session there. Next time will probably be the actual heist.
Yeah.
Yay.
Although a good night's sleep first, because I think most of us have been awake for like a day and a half at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you do have 24 hours until the auction, so...
Eight of
I also want to do
those 24 is going to be spent asleep.
Also, I'm going to do a quick scene of Seda attempting to poke our hut host and see if he was like, so I happen to know this Jedi researcher who's sort of out of a job now. You interested in that? I feel like, because it seems like you would be. And trying to hook Sungazer up with the job to, I guess, resolve this subplot that's been hanging for a while.
We got to resolve something. Anything.
What was the class
We
of
resolved
slaves that were
nothing
like
so far.
trained artisans that were like treated really well in hut society?
And besides, I still got to win the money so we can get the upgrades.
That's
Yeah.
And you'll get
600 credits.
wherever you got 200 for transporting, 2,000 for transporting them here, and then you get 2,000 when the job is complete, and you.
So Charps, how much experience we getting for this?
All right, so you get 15 experience normally.
Can I make an argument for my
Yes,
motivation?
you were very into that.
Being the one
I
who
was all
finally
about it.
shot the man to knock him down.
How
sure.
I
about
not
me
kill
for trying to recycle the man's leg?
Uh,
Sure.
upholding the Republic.
I shot a man in hut space just to watch him die.
All right, and I was gonna say maybe your Republic motivations definitely and
+5.
well actually no, because you were totally about to do some extrajudicial murders, and that's not the spirit of the Republic.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I mean, you're is with the Republic.
So was the other.
He was attempting to deal with traitors to the Republic and keep Republic personnel
Fair
alive.
enough. Yeah. Well, that's more.
I would say that overrides. That's sort of the more important bit here, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. As we go on, just working for the rebellion isn't gonna cut it. You actually have to be upholding the ideals of the Republic.
Casual murder isn't accepted by either the rebellion or the empire. What soldiers and evil dictators do is different.
Yeah.
How about waste not, want not
Yeah. That you got.
for recycling?
Yeah. You definitely did some recycling there, and I guess and also in addition, you gain an extra 5 XP for finding the traitor, and an extra 10 XP for defeating the Inquisitor by yourself without any help from Kina.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Nice. So another 15 XP total.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah. Okay.
I can dig it.
So 30.
Yeah, 30 plus if you got your motivations 5.
Also, thank you, Sean. I was hoping that you would continue what the prefabs did and have bonus XP for objectives. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Specifically,
hell
yeah,
I'm all
like-
about that.
thank you. I
Yeah.
like that.
Specifically,
That puts me at 65 unused.
admittedly, this guy was a lot weaker than I intended due to me figuring out you can't reflect with just out a lightsaber.
Yeah, I happened to look it up because I was gonna look to see if something I was looking it up for something else too. I think I was looking it up to see if you could do something else, and yeah, it's in the full description of it. It says you need a lightsaber to reflect.
Also, could you look up aim? Because I remember I know we've been using aim for melee, but I remember reading it specifically says ranged attacks.
Let me. Yeah, I'll look it up quick
Yeah.
to see. Uh,
What is it you get from motivation things again?
5. But remember,
Extra 5.
motivation
extra.
and duty are different things. Because duty is something you get at the end of an arc, and it is, goes up based on your how much you're able to fulfill it. Because it basically is it is your how important you are to the rebellion. Because every 100, you get basically a promotion.
Charlie, aim can be used on melee. It says a character can use an aim maneuver to steady a weapon or line up a hit before attacking, and there's nothing that says it has to be arranged.
Alright.
And it specifically says things like, this could allow the character to attempt to strike or shoot a weapon from an opponent's hand, since you can also use an aim to target a specific item carried by somebody. Oh, I forgot about that. I should have used an aim maneuver to try and hit the syringe out of his hand. Oh well.
I could have been hitting weapons all this time.
Yes, if you spend an aim instead of trying to shoot the person, you can try and shoot something that they're holding.
That's also how you can, another way you can damage weapons when your Sunder doesn't work.
I mean, you still can't damage a... Oh no, can you damage a Cortosis
Yeah,
weapon with an aim then? It's only immune to Sunder, right?
Yeah, it's immune to... It will not break immediately when you use lightsaber, but if you hit it hard enough, it'll, it is still a weapon that you're hitting with another weapon.
2 weapons enter, 1 leaves.
That doubled my XP from the previous sessions. I don't think I did my motivation this time.
We did a
for
very
Force Connection.
climactic and 2 very important things.
Yeah.
Yes, the also Nate, I think you BRB'd right when I said it, but I'm just gonna say swinging in, even though he got the attack deflected or blocked, he didn't do damage with it.
Yeah.
Swinging in with the lightsaber ignition and attacking is probably the single physically coolest thing Win has ever seen Seda do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, you weren't here, but had the encounter continued, he did give the boost to you because it was double team.
Yeah.
But then HK downed him before you got another action, so
That's okay. She was
And just think, RMD caught all of it in high definition.
hell yeah.
Because
So look, man, Lynn is gonna
following
be.
Seda.
Gar's awesome swing boosting Seda was pretty. That was
That,
pretty
Lynn
that
is
was
gonna be, like,
awesome, and then followed by those 3 tragedies.
yeah.
Lynn is gonna be
Fair
super
flow.
grateful for HKA recording everything
Mhm.
because she is going to want to she's absolutely going to want to study her battles.
I mean, it only caught from the point when Seda and Gar entered because
That's fair.
it's been following Seda. That's why he
that's
has
totally
it
fair.
right now.
Oh, you've had it following Seda this whole time?
Yes.
But yeah, one of the things that she's going to want to do is be very mindful of her technique and gonna go nose to the grindstone on this, because if she is going to be wielding a lightsaber against foes of significant power, she's going to need to be a boss.
By the way, be thankful that guy never got a lightsaber.
Weird.
His melee is, of course, melee weapon is what was it again? It is
He did almost half my health without a weapon with Sunder. I don't want to know what he would be like if he
Breach,
was by
rather.
sick,
Yeah.
having without breach. I don't want to know what he'd be like if he was just like, oh, you're so
all right.
sick.
He has
No.
four yellow and 2 green in melee. Yeah, He has 4 yellow in lightsaber. And if he would have
You mean 2 yellow, 2 green in melee? I
yeah,
assume?
2 yellow, 2 green in melee. And if you were to knock out either you or Seda,
yellow.
either Lynn or Seda, you would have tried and nab their lightsaber.
I managed to hit them with my 1 green.
Which is why he was telling you to, if you surrendered your lightsaber, you would live. But then he got hit in the gob.
Yeah. Shot his gob right off.
He wanted a lightsaber back since his previous one had gotten lost or destroyed. I don't remember which.
It's okay. Even though Lynn won't have too many recordings of her technique, she will probably be like, "Hey, HK, I need you to fight me." Bro, I need to fight like real bad,
Only
like
50
constantly.
only 55 XP to go until I'll have enough to get that 3rd force rating.
Will we be able to use our XP in the interim, or only
Or no?
once we're
I
done
think
with the
I
mission?
think it's after we're done with.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like we're not having we don't have enough downtime to use our
Right,
our
right,
XPs here.
But yeah, a pool of 50 right now is pretty good to sit on.
I'm sitting on a
Yes.
pool of 6.
Yeah, I'm on 60. Well, he missed a session, remember?
Ah, that's true. Yeah.
By specialization heavy.
65.
Just carry just come in with like a giant Gatling gun.
But you're a size 0 silhouette. That makes no sense.
I have it on a cart. I'll have it on a cart. A little red cart with a Gatling blaster.
I think I definitely need to use some force to get the sense thoughts power though. That would have been useful here.
Yeah, it would have. It really would have.
Why does it say Red Rider on the side of that?
Push me forward towards them.
How are you gonna deal with recoil on your little wagon?
I think the answer is they won't.
Oh, you got a special
You're
vent.
just gonna open it up and then just like go backwards off a cliff.
Listen, it's.
Well, I'll have someone hold on to the cart from the behind.
Listen, you get.
I got it.
You get something heavy enough to put on top of it to weight it down, and you have a vent that will on it, like a series of vents. To
No.
Also repulsors on the back to counteract.
And by all this, we mean just a pair of wooden wedges that you put behind the back tires.
And the strings, I can pull them away if I need to escape in a hurry.
God.
That's it.
Height of technology. Wooden wedges and string.
Nate,
Yo,
I just realized something.
what's up?
If I go all in on just getting a bunch of stuff in Seer,
Yeah.
before moving on to another, before say grabbing another thing, I can eventually have it so that the first 2 attacks against Seda in any encounter are upgraded 3 times. The first 2 attacks in a round rather against Seda are upgraded 3 times because the sense ones eventually let you be upgraded twice, and he can get dodge, which says when targeted by a combat check, spend strain to upgrade equal to your ranks, and dodge to upgrade the difficulty check by that number.
Good lord.
It's just like eventually Seda is going to be stupid hard to hit.
Yeah.
All right. Good night,
Another
internet.
good session, Charms.
Yeah.
Good night.
Internet.